Welcome to Oaken Tower, and today we will 100% the game. Now, before we do anything at all, I would say we do a run that you understand the game. I will explain it, even though there is a lot of content on my channel. So for starters, you have these packs here, and you can deactivate some of them, activate others. You know, you want to have 8 out of 8, otherwise the pool of items is diluted. But aside from that, we have perks, and I would say before looking at them, we will just start. And we get a random perk, which is the burn perk. So that means we'll have a slot that appears here on day 3. We also have Wildfire that has 0 attack, a cooldown of 3.7 seconds and 4 burn. The type of it is spell, and its attribute, or like what it belongs to, is flame. Now, because we that is not normal. The way it works is, we have money, we have experience. When we level up, these rarity odds change, but we also gain max HP based on our current HP. Like the more HP we have, the more we get. We also gain income, which you see here below. That is the money we gain every day. And we have a unique scenario here because we have a triple. The moment you get a triple, you can upgrade them if you buy all of them. So what I'll do is, I will freeze this shop. I'm not gonna do anything with it, and instead we just level up. Bam. Sounds bad, but you have more HP, which will be useful in a moment. You also get more money out of it. And many people actually do this. But yeah, right, we are playing against beginners. I totally forgot about that. So the way it works is, and it shows that here, I mean, honestly, just check it out. Day 1 to minus 1 HP. If you go to 0, you die, but you get 1 revive. And there's also a time where you get bonus life, 2 of them. Which doesn't always matter, right? If you had 1 life and you get +2, you're still at 3, but you'll lose 3 after that. So as you can see, this is the enemy, this is us. We have poison on us that ticks once a second. They have burn on them, which ticks twice as fast as poison, with the downside that it ticks down. So it doesn't stack as well, but it's stronger. And what we'll do is 3 of the same item upgrade into 1 star. Yeah, you're funny, like you could have just pointed at this one, right? And there are also the mythical 3 stars, which we'll probably see a couple of times here. Not in this run, but in this video. So we'll go to level 3. That's usually where you want to go, because now when you get a triple, do you see level 1 to 2 is rare, but now it's epic. And epics are not bad. Now legendaries are better, but if you just keep leveling up and lose the fights, you know, then you lose the game, so that's not great. Now, I'm not gonna talk about every single weapon in the game and explain all of it, but I will always try to make you understand why something happens. But if I buy a random thing, you know, I may not tell you exactly why we have it or what the enemy is doing. We also have a lock here that got added recently, so the fight took 36 seconds, but we are playing on double speed, so it was 18 seconds. We did 36, or we applied 36 burn, I assume. Is it 36 damage because of burn? No, we applied 36 burn because it triggered 9 times. 9 times 4 is 36. Nice, Dex can do math. That is amazing. And this, that is our burn slot that gives bonus burn. Like you see that, +1 burn on the top. So this is why you want to level up fast, because now we can double our HP. And keep in mind, when you level up, you increase your current HP, right? So this is mental, because now we have 1800 HP. And I would just level up for memes to show that to you. You can hold shift over items. Yeah, we know. This, and there's the 3 star. But what we'll do is this. So it upgraded, it's now stronger. Sometimes these upgraded versions, they're a little bit worse. In this case here, it got a lot better because it got more multicast. Multicast is how many times it attacks when it gets triggered. And what do we get? Cooldown. That is not bad. This is one of the core items you want to have as a support in your build, and what we'll do is, I will give the tome the cooldown that it triggers more often. It loses 0.1 second whenever this triggers, which takes quite a while, and the bow with the multi-shot, we give this the burn, right? Because then we stack burn, hopefully. Now you may notice we have a lot more HP than them. Are we stacking burn? That is the important question. I think we are, but very slowly, like it's barely going beyond 7, but it did. And as you may notice, even though the enemies have more strength, right, this only deals 48 damage, this has 52 alone, we easy peasy do this because we have more HP. And that is our core strategy in this game. Weapon loot is money. I like that. This one is not bad, but we will not talk about it yet. We got a bow. That is insane, you know why? Because now I can give this bow cooldown, and whenever you combine the items, it takes the cooldown of the lowest cooldown that you have out of the items. So this can stay here on the burn, but we just give this cooldown, and the only thing we need now is an orb. Place. We are looking for a red orb. Don't concern yourself with all of these items. Well, you know what? Concern yourself with this item. 16 seconds cast time. Horrible, right? Takes very long, but gives 1 permanent multicast to this bow. That is insane. So we continue. Now we lost our flame book, right? So we don't stack the flame. Oh my god, the slot upgraded. I didn't even notice that. Instead of 1 burn, it's 3. Wait, what? But it says every 4 days plus 2. So I guess on day 4 that just happens immediately. That is insane. Well, we got 1 multicast. We also lost 0.3 seconds, as you can see. But we are still looking for another bow. No, I'm looking for the orb. You know what? I will just level up HP. So there is a strategy that I actually don't put this in, because we have a little bit less damage, like I like to do that. Because less damage means it's more likely that it triggers, but it is such a long window, right? And our main damage is either way just a burn. I think it will be fine. Okay, very good so far. We got another multicast in. And this is only a common item, so this is nothing all too powerful. But you know, if you stack it up enough and you have a debuff on top of it, then it's kind of ridiculous. Perfect. How's your cooldown doing? 2 seconds. Now here we have something interesting. This will give us a bow that has a gajillion multi-shot. Yeah, we just did that, you know what? I will actually max this out. So what we did here is, we have a lost fragment. When this triggers, it gives this item above it plus 1 multicast for the fight, but its own cooldown then increases by 4 seconds. So first it's after 4 seconds, and after 8, after 12, you get it. This is the cooldown, right? And our goal is to get this down to 1 second trigger time, because that is the limit. Like, you can only trigger 10 times a second, or in other words, you can only trigger once every 0.1 seconds. We are still looking for the fire orb, but I think right now I'll just level up. And there we go. Yeah. This may be a little bit broken. Just a little bit. You barely notice it, right? Like, did you notice it? No, you didn't. Let's just level up again, right? Why stop doing something that is working? Okay. So here we have a choice of plus 2 lives. Now if you divide this by 3, we are now so far in the game that we always lose 3 life. Like starting day 5, we are day 8. So if you divide this by 3, right now we could lose 3 times. But if we get this, we can lose 4 times. Basic math, I know. Amazing, incredible. 1.6 seconds cooldown. We are almost there. We just need to get it to 1.2. Because it shoots 12 times, remember what I told you? We could go for the potion bell. That is a cool item. It gives you vials, but you need to get 6 of them that they are useful. But you know what? I can't be bothered. We are just looking for the red orb. I also can't be bothered. We don't need that. I could give this crit, but we are kind of more about the burning. That is an insane item, but that will never trigger. Like, I don't want to be mean, but we just started the game, right? So people don't really understand how to play the game. And they usually lack mostly HP. That is their issue. As you may have noticed, but now you're permanent. And this... Holy... place. This is an encounter. I didn't really explain that before, but here you see all of the encounters that can happen. And this is a Z encounter that always happen. Your perk is your perk, but these are random out of a pool. Now this guy has 1 cursed item that I want, but he has 5 total, I believe, and we get 3 of them. We didn't get it. I will go for the Cursed Tiara. This one applies bleed, and its start of combat effect that just happens immediately is that it gets multicast to trigger multiple times. And the slight bonus there is that we apply bleed to the enemy, and bleed means whenever anything hits the enemy that you have that deals damage, it has to deal damage, that's important, then you deal bonus damage. Now, I still want to go... Oh, you have 5 burn. I still want to go for the Flame Orb, the Fire Orb. I could also just give it damage because it's Elven, but I don't really care. This would also work that we give it multicast, but it does nothing, again, because we permanently trigger. And on level 7, you have the highest odds in the game, like pay attention to these, 20, 30, 30, 20. If we level up, nothing changed, right? So if you're just looking for good things, like rare things, this is where you stop. Okay? So, you know what, I'll just give you a cooldown. Yep, let's do that. So this will apply the bleed. And we will have 12 bleed, that means every shot that we hit the enemies with is plus 12 damage. Maybe you saw it over there, the 24's popping up. In fact, we can show that. Apparently, yeah, it did 132 bleed damage, which is cute, right? Like in comparison to this. But, hey, it's something. Right? Didn't this get damage? Oh, it has a start of combat effect to give it damage. Nice, I think. Now it also has poison because these are getting generated out of these. These are potions. You get sold, we don't need that. Wow. I can't believe that right now. Like, we are getting nothing at all. That is insane. I mean, I should just level up, to be honest. Now this is a lucky roll. They can happen 3% chance right now. And there's a random thing in there, right? In this case, it's a Starlight Potion. There is no way we would ever need this, but I want to show it to you. So, we'll take a look. Nice build, I like it, but our bow has something to say about that. Does it? Yes, it does. Perfect. This encounter is the Bishop. That is also like a Z1 that always happens. So day 3 and day 11 always happen. And day 13, here you can either give everything damage, which honestly in our case is really insane, right? Like bonus 15 damage is quite a bit. Giving this more damage, also these get damage to make use of the bleed. But we'll go for the lucky reroll because they're more fun. And this, oops, is the Starlight Potion. We got Nightfall. That gives itself bonus damage at the start of combat. Sold. So we just lost 40, well, 30 money, because we also got the goblet. Yeah, it wasn't worth it. But I wanted to show it to you. Another cursed shield. This could have been the curse thing that I was looking for. Ooh. Now this is a lucky shop. And here we could increase our luck, but honestly speaking, I don't care. I will just buy these rainbow potions. We could also go for Potion of Appearance to get more of these. It has more bleed. Yeah, but I can't be bothered, I'll be honest. You know what? Let's do it, because this item doesn't usually appear in the shop. Only when you do what we just did, and now it can appear. Nice build. Gürkchen. That's actually a funny name. It's like sausage, but small. No, wait, cucumber, that's the same thing, right? Come on, the sausage is a cucumber, it's the same thing. Okay, so these items are free. Now in this game you always sell for half value, but when it costs 0, you sell for 0. Now we can put it in, but honestly I can't be bothered. Not in the slightest. We could have more start of combat, that this gets more triggers, but I also can't be bothered. That is an interesting item that gives everything damage. Now that is something we could actually do. And you know what? I think I will actually do that. Because this guarantees that we just win. Bam. So this will give it multicast. So when it triggers twice, giving everything 20 damage, which is kind of absurd if you think about it, right? We could also give it cooldown, but that doesn't really make sense because we just need one more win. Now there's a chance we lose, right? That can always happen. But I think our build is strong enough that most enemies can't beat us. But the one with the healing got really close because he also removed debuffs, and that was the first game. Woohoo! Is that not an achievement? Earn the 10th trophy with only bows? Oh, we could have done that. Get a perfect run 10-0 with a Fury Warx in your tower. You know what? Let's do that. I like that. There's also one where we have to buy a lot of shields. Like, that is something we can pivot into. Like, that we constantly do that. And we need to buy 500 items, but for this we don't have to do anything. Now, if we want to have a perfect game, then we will just buy whatever is in the shop that is cheap, because these have very good value. We have one more roll to buy something for 15 gold. There's a bow. Perfect. So this one, you know, decent cooldown, a lot of damage. You want to have projectiles up front because there's travel time of the projectiles, as you may notice. Like, do you see that? Yeah. And the reason I'm doing this now is early power means you are pretty much guaranteed to win the first 2 rounds. If we just level up and someone buys a few items, we lose. So this is not the best way of doing it, but it is the only way to guarantee that we don't die. Okay, that is insane. We don't even need to roll anymore, we are just full. The refined spear doesn't deal a lot of damage, but it's good enough. That is funny. We could have actually won this. So now we want to level up. And here I'm a little bit uncertain if I want to have the income. And I think I'll go for the income, which means we end up with less HP. Like, do you notice that 800 to 1029? It is not a lot. But income means we get this every single day, right? So it is a good one to take, but it means you have less HP to do less shenanigans, and sometimes that HP is the difference between you winning or losing. Though 10 gold every single day can also be the difference, so it's not that easy. Gain shielding. I don't hate it, but instead we will go for the pirate with the goblet and 10 gold, and the goblet will get 15 gold a day, which is a nice thing about that. Do we just level up? We have to level up, but we need to get a fire build going. That is a good start. What do we need to do with the Fury War Axe? And it looks like we just need a Fury War Axe in our tower and nothing else. So that will be simple, right? Runic Shield is good. This has a lot of debuffs. It also has Shock, which just deals damage to the enemy. So this wouldn't be bad, but I really like the Amber. I'm just not sure if we can do that. Let's go for it and see if we find a crystal item. Oh my god, this is an insane crystal item. Remember what the bleed does? I have to sell something. I don't want to sell the bow. I will just sell the goblet, even though that generates us money. But yeah, the bleed means the enemies take bonus damage for every hit. We have a bow that attacks a lot. Right? This is perfect. Ooh, that is dangerous. Look at the bleed damage. Do you see that? Yeah, bleed deals absurd amount of damage. We also have poison over here. I will put you in there. And what do we get? We got nothing exciting. This one could be good for later, because when you upgrade this, it gets a start of combat effect. But I would say we'll just level up, and then we'll roll and see if we can find something. Potions are not bad. Warhorn is insane. But yeah, I don't care. No way we just got that. But absolutely no way we just got that. Do I sell you? I mean, okay, I will definitely sell you. I will definitely sell you. You have so many hits. I don't really want to sell you. So I will sell a triple potential, which sucks, but now we are printing spears. So after 5.9 seconds, we just get a copy of this spear here. That is actually quite a dangerous build, because they build up burn really fast. Please, you need to hurry. We can't afford a single loss. Like, we can't even lose and then just recover it. That doesn't count. So we can upgrade an item, and I kinda would like to do that with the bow, just that it has more shots. It's plus 2 shots, right? And they make use of the bleed that we have. So that is quite insane. Elvish Orb, we don't need that, we'll sell that. Do I just do it, or do we go for purple item? There are a lot of really good purple items. The alternative is... And you know what, I will do that. We gain 16 experience, and also every day 16 experience, which is worth 16 gold. So that is very valuable. Let's level up, let's roll. Another bow, I'll take that. Cooldown is really good, but I think the way I'll do it is I will yet again give the bow the cooldown. Because the bow is the one that will constantly attack now to trigger all of the bleed. Do you see how much bleed we have on them? Isn't this absurd? And now we just need one more spear and it's upgraded. Another bow. I just want to level up. Do I buy that or do I let the game print it? I think I'll let the game print it, but there's Nature's Call. This gives multicast to the item below, so I can give the spear multicast so it triggers multiple times. Okay, looks good. I like it. We've kind of had an insane run so far. Like, we're doing really well, but we need to find the Fury War Axe. We need to find the Fury War Axe. Okay, you're sold. Then we'll take you, we'll take the multicast, Fury War Axe. I will level up for the best odds, so right now it's 15% legendary, now it's 20%, and keep in mind, we only have to move it in. Now Shardfang is insane, because Shardfang triggers whenever we apply bleed. So I will remove the cooldown entirely. There is actually a more insane way of doing this. And I want the Lost Fragment here. Okay, I'm getting scared that we don't find the Fury War Axe. Holy moly, did you see the damage? And look at this. 1300 damage. It's the most damage out of anything. Every single time we apply bleed, it gets triggered. And then also every 2 seconds it triggers on its own. We could turn this 3-star. Now, that takes 2 days. So this doesn't actually count for the quest. That is kind of sad. That is really sad. You know what? We will go for the Night Quill here. So start of combat triggers 2 extra times. And then we'll put that in. And then we'll remove the bow. And then we remove the bow. And then we do remove the bow? Was that really the right call, Dex? Well, it's too late now, right? Can't change it. We'll do it this way. So this one has the bleed now. This one here gets infinitely stacking multicast to cast more. And this one that triggers it also gets multicast because, you know, 2 times 2 is a lot more than 3 times 1. Let's keep on rolling for the Fury War Axe. Honestly, I just want to level up, but now we look for it. There's the Amber. I need to find the Fury War Axe. We have 1 more day. That was so fast, wasn't it? Look at this. 2200 damage of bleed. 420. Okay. Triple. Place. Okay, that's really bad. We are looking for a fire axe. I would usually take this cooldown, but we can't afford it. No! We found the fire sword. This is a rare one you can't usually get. Because you need a special way of obtaining it, and we just find it. But not the one that I actually need. But there's no way. I refuse to believe this. I could sell this that we don't trigger the start of combat effect 2 extra times, which should be fine. Cool. Very cool. Did you notice how much slower the fight was though? So we got a perfect game, that is amazing, but we didn't finish anything. And before we forget that, because this will be a part of this video, we will fight the Oak. This is just a damage test, but you need to hit certain milestones on this to get an achievement. And I honestly don't know what we need, but maybe we managed to get one of them. Oh yes, look at the bleed stacking. Do you see that? 4400 bonus damage every single attack. We are about to hit 1 million. Come on, that is crazy. Yeah, no achievement. There's a quest around shock, so I will put back in shock. Don't you dare to say anything. Yes, I may have accidentally deactivated flame because I always do that. So we couldn't have found the Fury War Axe, but now we have it. Wait, that is so cool. You can see all of the progress here. Some of them don't exist. Full Arcane build. Okay, so we also want to have Arcane in. 30 shields. Lucky roll on day 3. That will just happen over time. With only spells or magic items. I don't even know what that means, but I'll keep it on my mind. I guess I will just deactivate Moon, because that is one that is, I think, not needed for anything. We have the heal slot now, so as long as our healing has crit chance, it can crit, which is nice. But how do we get a perfect win here? There's actually something really funny you can do with this blade that is absurd. You know what, I'll put it in. Maybe we get to do it. Yeah, this is what I was scared of. Keep in mind, we are not allowed to lose ones. So we need to deal with these early starters, which you usually don't do. that still counts as a victory. I take that. A tie is a victory in this game. I'm not happy. Bonus max HP. We will just level up. At least we don't have to be concerned that something goes wrong, and we have enough to level up. Perfect. But now we have the crit that our heals can crit. Now there is one that you need to have 6 melee weapons in there 5 times, so maybe we will just aim for that. I'm not exactly sure how you're supposed to do that, but you only need to earn the last trophy with that. In other words, you can have one insane melee weapon, and once that's a carry and demolishes all of the enemies, and here we'll take the hook, which is an item when it crits, it gives you 2 gold, and it starts at 60% because on this event it has more. Usually it's 30%. But yeah, we can just go for something that is a huge carry and takes us through the game. And then we replace this on the last day. As in, we let the carry in, but also just 5 random weapons. That is bonus HP. And it can crit, the healing. But I like this one. This is a very funny weapon once you upgrade it. We got the Holy Sigil, so this triggers holy items. We want that, good. But what do we go for? Like, we need something with a lot of damage. I have an idea what we can do, and I will not spoiler it yet. Do we win this, by the way? I don't think so, right? Even though we build up crit, so they manage to crit heal. Yeah, I don't think it's enough, or is it? It was enough. We didn't even die. And there we go, Holy Sigil. Nice, you will trigger the one at the bottom here. And I think I will level up. We have multicast, but this is not what we are looking for right now. I mean, Holy Sigil is fine, but it's also not what I'm looking for. This sounds weird because it's the perfect item for us to trigger this. Like, it triggers it an additional time, but when you upgrade it, it actually triggers it multiple times, twice, and here thrice. And the last one 4 times, and plus 50 heal, just on top of what it has. So that is really crazy, especially with the crit, right? Because we crit heal. Another win. Salesman is perfect. This is a permanent buff that items in the shop can be on sale. There's actually also a quest that we have to buy items on sale. Doom Guide. Well, sadly not a melee weapon. Yeah, that's fine. We want to look for this guy. We need to get a lot of copies for him. We have the money book, I'll put that in. The money book gives you 1 gold when it triggers, but also when any other dagger triggers. Well, we just found the item that I wanted. That is beautiful. You are out, we don't need to scale you up anymore, you already have enough crit once we combine them. But are you just... like... what is going on? This is perfection. Okay, we need to give things cooldown. How do we do this? I need 1 weapon slot. I could take this guy out, but I think that's a bad idea. Maybe we'll just not give anything cooldown for now, but that also sounds like a bad idea, right? So do we just not do this? And we do this? Yeah, we can do that. For now. The hook, I want to upgrade this. That is a lot of money. But yeah, this guy over here, whenever we heal, he gets 1 bonus damage permanently. Not for this fight, permanently. And 2 bonus heal. In other words, this guy is a carry. A hardcore carry. But we want to give him crit, so he has more scaling. We want to give him cooldown. But right now, the light blade is something really fun that I wanted to show you. So I'm stubbornly going for it, but maybe I shouldn't. You know, but not my problem. Kind of my problem, right? Kind of my problem. Okay. Here's the thing. We need to get to a point where we can just easily win the last trophy with only melee weapons. No cooldown, no multicast, no Holy Sigil, right? And this is where it gets complicated, because if we don't have the multi-triggers and lose, that would be horrible. So we want to have HP, for example. The 2 lives are still worth it, that is plus 1 life. You didn't get reduced, that is sad. There's another Holy Sigil. Maybe we should take that. 1.8 seconds is insane. I will not change anything right now. Oh, now I need to change something. Okay, for 1 day. Just for 1 day. We'll grind money. And what do I sell? The book? That is not enough. The crit? And then something else. I don't really want to do this. I'll do it. We got nothing useful. We'll just sell that and level up. So we give this multicast that it triggers more and we get more money. I'm not the biggest fan that I put this in, because it deals a lot of damage, has high crit. So the fight will end faster, but it will make sure that we win, or at least have a fighting chance. And also, if the enemy has a lot of damage, you know, we just heal that off, because this has quite a lot of heal. And there we go. 152 gold. Isn't that insane? Look at the money we usually get, 65. Oh, we have a difficult decision here. We can either go for Carmen, which is luck-based, or we can go for an upgraded purple. And I like Carmen a lot, because luck is a lot of nice stuff. Like, you can go crazy with that. Can also be that nothing at all happens, you know. That is a given. So now I will give the cooldown to the Holy Sigil. And do we upgrade you? I don't think I care. We need one more, and then the fun begins. That is... and wow. Do I want to buy this? I don't think so. Yeah, I think well, let's do it. And I will give the cooldown to the Dreamcatcher that removes cooldown, so it triggers more often, and this happens faster. Nature's Call is really good, but keep in mind we have to remove all of these. And here is the champ. Now, I'm not gonna tell you what it does. You may have read it already, but just forget about it. This is what happens, and you know what? I will remove this guy and give this cooldown, because look at our max HP. 8,400, right? Oh, it's going up. What is happening there? What is happening? Every single time this dude triggers, we get 200 max health. Remember how I said we need a carry for the late game? But one carry is also you just have so much HP that no one can take you down. If you think about it, right? And now we can give this guy multicast, which then also gets triggered by the Holy Sigil. And there we go. We just won the fight. We lost 1000 HP in that fight, by the way. Like, only. My point is, it's only. So we need to go for the Holy Sigil. That is beautiful. I want to go for crit now, so you're out. We put this in. I should honestly give this guy cooldown, which I'll do, but you stay in. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this, but it's fine. The lost fragment is crazy, but I don't think we care. Now this... the game is about to be over. Well, that's a problem. Yeah, this is fine. No, this is fine. This is fine. We'll just put in whatever we can, anything. We'll give this cooldown so it hits more often. We never got to upgrade it, which is a little bit annoying. And by a little bit, I mean a lot annoying. And we just hope we have so much HP that we win. I should have maybe also just triggered this guy like crazy, so we have so much HP that no one can ever take us down, but look at this. This monster is now insane. So you get sold, you get sold, you get sold. These guys get put in. We need one more there, and I think because we have so much HP, I will just buy everything that is cheaper, because that is also a quest. I mean, that is very expensive. Oh my god, we got potions. These give experience, we don't really care about that. 15. Okay, it's time to sell all of these. I would be lying if I said that everything is fine. We'll put in you because you heal for quite a bit. We'll sell you. We have another one. Perfect. And I will put that in instead of this guy. 15 gold is beautiful. 12 gold is beautiful. 18 gold is beautiful. So we made a huge amount of progress here, which I'm happy about. Yeah, that was it. Please, let me get the 10th trophy. I mean, we don't even need to win this fight. We have a lot of life left in us, but yeah, that was easy peasy. Beautiful. So if we check out the progress, there should be a 1 out of 5. There it is. We actually did it. I honestly had no idea that you have to play this much to unlock these. Oh wow, we have reduced a lot with the Dreamcatcher already. Talk to every encounter. Ouch. Let's do that. So encounter are different people. I don't think they're options. Wildfire. Fury War Axe. Let's do it. I like that. For this we have to win though. Perfect. We need something to help this out. Maybe we'll go for the healing. Sure. No, we should be fine. I'm pretty sure we are fine. Should I just level up? So usually what you do with this is, on level 1 you search for the wildfire to 2-star it, because then it gets 1 burn on every trigger, which is insane. I'm just not sure if this is viable here, and it also does burn. You know what, I'll put in a flare. With that we scale burn, it gives burn to all of the burn items. We could also go for the molten bow. You know what, we just go for burn build. Sure, I'm up for that. Beautiful. So after the bow I will level up. And we will go for this guy. That is a perfect slot because here's the bow, has +1 multicast and a lot of burn. Perfect level up, let's continue. This looks like... yeah, we have that. We have so much burn, they are still level 1. So we have to talk to all of them. I don't think I talk to you. So what I'll do is, I will go for the max HP. We could go for damage, but we are not a damaging build, so I don't really care. Holy moly. You sell for 18. We have a chance for glory here. Right? Yeah, you know what, I'll get that. Like, we could have just found the last one and it starts stacking its own burn every single time it triggers. But we'll just go for the bow. Because multicast is really insane when you buff it up. So bow. You get sold for the level up. Perfect. That's not worth selling. No, it's just a little bit of burn that it gets. It's not even that much. But do you see how much we are stacking? And this takes twice a second. Salesman we already talked to, so I will talk to Granny. Am I the only one that thinks she looks like Peter Griffin? Or maybe Joe and Peter Griffin combined? Right? So we will steal a potion. You can either buy them for quite a lot, or you just steal them. Give your burn items +1. I can turn anything into a burn item that has a lot of multicast. Like this guy. Ooh, runic shield. You have burn on you. Yeah, but we have nothing frosty, so this doesn't really matter. I'm not even gonna do anything. We just continue because we are really powerful. And as you can see, this now gets 1 burn on its own, and the other burn is from this. Okay, here's the only issue. We still have to find the Fairy War Axe. Do I roll now, or do I wait for tomorrow? I will wait for tomorrow, we got this. We never got a burn item, by the way. I could have given this burn, but it doesn't really make a big difference. Huge. Okay, level up. I can't afford to level up again, this must be enough. I don't care. I'm gonna find my guy. Wherever he is hiding. He looks epic, by the way. Wait. Maybe I should buy them. Because it's a triple. Yeah, okay. Please. Cool. I'm happy about that. I'm really happy. You can't believe me how happy I am. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll either go for full dark build, or we'll go for shields. What do we get? Fire again. I mean, it's a nice start, right? So we want to go for dark items or shields. You know what, I'll just level up. I don't care about winning. But it also has shock, which deals 20 damage whenever it goes off. And that is a lot. But we are stacking. Good. Now I hope we win this. Otherwise we can forget about the Fairy War Axe. Okay. That is totally fine. I'm totally fine about that. It's like... can't be bothered. Permanently gain 1 shock. There's also one with shock. But this is way too insane. I have to go for this. Now, we do waste out this slot, but we wanted to go for dark. The funny thing is... oh, that is good if we get the shield multi-trigger, but the funny thing is, with the melee weapons, right? We can just switch the build on the final day. If we have a lot of lives left, we just hope that one person is weak enough. Holy moly. Do we want to go for the melee build? We could also just go for spells. This one spell storm. Because this is also a spell. And while this is a shield, I don't have to keep that. No, we go for the spells. And you're perfect for that. I think we can also go for magic as far as I remember. Yeah, this is beautiful. I don't quite remember the achievement, but this should be one that we can make progress on. You are also magic. Oh my god. Let me quickly look for the achievement. Earn the 10th trophy with only spells or magic items in your tower twice. Perfect. So we'll give this burn. Then we'll put in another burn book. And that was it. Didn't I have something else in there that I wanted? I think I did. And I will double trigger the fire orb. The fire orb gives permanent burn to the item on the right side. I don't think we have talked to this guy, so I will take the time tonic that permanently reduces the cooldown of something and put it on the fire orb so we get more burn. We need spell or magic. Well, that is perfect. We almost have it. And we need to trigger shock a lot of times, so this book is literally just for the shock and that's it. And I mean, it also gets burn, you know, kind of nice, but do you see that? 24 burn. So we get the fire orb, we get the wildfire. I will do it like this, because they'll combine. And even if we find it now while rolling, you know what, I'll go for you. But do you see how majestic this looks? But we already lost, so we can't do that. I want to have the Nature's Call as well. Okay, we are building up a really powerful build here. I like that. The only thing we need is cooldown. Beautiful. 2 lives. You get even more burn. Okay, here's the issue. I can't really keep this in right now. Let's just roll. Okay, we got the triple. That's maybe not bad. Multicast. Okay, I really can't keep it in now. Multicast is way too insane. So we'll put that in. Wait, I can put it in. And then we do this. I think that is good. We have even more multicast, but I don't think... You're an artifact. Dex, you have to remember to remove this in the final fight. But for now we just use it to scale up this book that it gets a humongous amount of burn. Okay. Oh, you're an orb. I actually can't do that. But what we can do is, I can turn it frosty with this encounter. And then we also get an orb. But how do we do this in a good way? Because what I want to do is this. Is that what I want to do? I don't think that's what I want to do. I think I want to do this. Yeah. That is good. Because this orb will trigger this. But this also gets multicast, right? So it gets triggered like crazy, actually. Let's level up. Let's roll. I need that. Is the shock book out? Honestly, I don't really need this book. I don't really need this. I will go for this because this doubles the amount of burn that we get, right? That is very important. Let's continue. Ooh, debuff removal. Let's see if they can deal with our burn of 88, well, 104. 136. How much did we just get per, like, in this one fight? I have no idea, but that was insane. The orb has to be removed. And I just realized I sold the guy that is magic. So I have to get this guy back. Okay, we finally got you. That is very good. Slowly but surely. I need to get the things that actually carry me. Right? You're magic. It's some kind of magic. Magic. I think we got this. Easy peasy. Look at this guy. Do you see how much burn he has? Okay, this is the final fight. So everything just gets sold. You get sold. You get sold. You can stay. The orb gets sold, sadly. You come in. You're an artifact. So we have a lot of burn, right? I think this will be enough. There's candy. We have to buy candy. That's part of a quest. I'll show to you in a moment what it does. This is not bad, but we actually can't use that anymore, but we can use this. This will give it bonus charges. So when the charges expire, it's just done, right? But now it has 4 charges, so after 12 seconds, we have a huge amount of cooldown, not cooldown, multicast. And this candy gives you HP. Whenever you use them, any of them, all of the other ones go up. So this is 6%, it would have been 3%, now it's 8%. So I guess it started at 4%. Then we also have rolls, which we don't care about. So we got 4 cheaper rolls. Do you see that? Low price. Beautiful. Then we have armor. Even more armor, now it was 12. And healing. I hope this is enough. Who has the shortest cooldown? You. So you get the bonus burn. Let's see if we can do it. The magic spell only win. Flawless. Reach the silver rank. Oh, that is also an achievement. That is our first achievement. Let's go. Nice. We have to get to grandmaster. Yeah, okay, this will take a while. Here we can see the one that we just did, and if you pay attention to them, we are actually making very good progress on many, but some of these are difficult. Like, have an item have 99 multicast is kind of crazy. I've now activated Witch and deactivated Crystal because there are some fun shenanigans you can do with this, and one of the tasks is to get a ridiculous amount of multicast, and that is what you use Witch for. So we are not even gonna bother with anything. We will roll once, twice, thrice. We got it. Perfect. We got the double crook. And this is how you generate a ginormous amount of potions. Now we can't win this first fight, sadly. So we can just defeat. That also means no Fury Wargs win. Crook. Crook. I want this guy, but I'm looking for crit. Bam. And what this does is, whenever it crits, you gain a random lesser potion, which is really not that amazing, you know. But if you start earning them in masses, it really goes crazy. That also means it will take a long time until we get there. But first we need to build up crit. And now we want to level up because we have everything we want, like we have the scaling, right? So we just want to level up. And here are these little vials. That's 100% crit. We just already got it. Hold on a moment. Gain one random lesser potion per unique debuff this has. Hello, we have a debuff slot. Yeah, hello Dex. I will lock this. I need to level up. We have bonus gold. Is that enough? No. We have bonus healing. You have a 5-second cooldown. Yours is a lot better. We're actually just 1 gold short of buying this. But do you see how good we have it? Like how insane that is? Right. We got one more crook. One more is in the shop. We are done with the crit already, which is also insane. I mean, they're also done when they combine it. We also have this. And this will give us lesser potions, by the way, not the lesser vials. Oh, this also now gives lesser potions. Okay. I think I took you already, so we'll go for you. What do we have in there? Okay, first the crook, then the level up. Then we will get the gold. That is 4 gold each. That wasn't actually that much. We have bonus damage as well, which I'll use. We have crit, which I will give to the bottom guy. We'll give you the heal. We have cheaper rolls. I could sell this for a level up. And I think I'll do this so we have more time. Like sometimes you face really difficult builds and then you're like, oh, I wished I had more HP. Like because they are fast killing, I wished I had more HP to generate more potions. But we need to find the crook now. Aren't you a magic item? You are a magic item. This is all that we need. You're also a magic item, a spell one, spell or magic. Oh my god. Stop farting. Do we level up again? I think I want to look for the crook. I want this. The problem is it's too expensive and not exactly what we are doing. Okay, I hate doing this, but you're out. Because I want to have the crook. We need this. Because this upgraded version gives you 3 random vials. So any, not lesser, any. Okay, experience. Shield, this. This does nothing, by the way, so we'll sell it and upgrade. And now we are looking for ways to create a giga thing. That is also potions. We don't really care about that. We need cool... I was about to say that, and there's the cooldown. Beautiful. 3 potions every single time this triggers. Now, one thing we can do, and I should have put the burn on it, but it doesn't really make a difference, because 3 burn, you can't maintain that. But what we can do is, we can get a shield in the game that whenever you use a potion, the armor on the shield increases. I know I used you already. We could actually do that, because this will get a lot of... Holy moly. Yeah, but we'll go for the cooldown. You. So this gets one shield, and we are hoping to find another one in the next rolls. Oh, it already got the shield because I clicked that. It's fine. Come on. Gain a random vial. We don't really care about that. Honestly, I feel like we are happy with what we have. This is our copy slot. Now, I don't think I can afford that. I'm 1 gold shy. You have to be kidding me. I mean, listen, I hate doing this. But I want the copy thing because the way it works is on trigger, gain Pandora slot. And whatever item you put in there, you get a copy of. Do you understand how ridiculous that is? Yeah, I think you do. Then we also have the simple curses. So we have multiple potion generations, that is nice. Holy moly. So many potions. And now it goes off. The only downside is, the moment it goes off, it pretty much guarantee kills the enemy. You know, but we got cooldown here. And what I'll do now is, we'll go for the simple curses. I think I'll focus on this getting cooldown, because this can generate a lot more, but not really. Maybe. So we'll put shock on you, not more. Ach, you know what, just take all of it. Like, you know, who cares, right? Who cares? You get everything. Oh my god. And we will copy the Dreamcatcher. You know what? I will just copy the book, not the Dreamcatcher. Yeah. Because this will automatically upgrade. Then we will get 2 random lesser potions per debuff. This one is very nice, right? But it's also limited in what it can give to you. And we want to have multiple options because we are looking for a very specific thing. 2 lives. You get upgraded. Let's put you down there. We'll get you. So now they get copied twice. And that means it's already a 2-star. Cooldown for the hook. I don't want to use any of these right now. Like, I'll use those that don't really have an impact, but the rest I'll not use. Shield, experience, level up. I will level up again, and now we're just looking for a magic wand. Or more cooldown. We do generate a lot of cooldowns. I'm not really concerned with that. Did we lose? Yeah, okay, we lost. Now, do you see that? Permanently gain +1 multicast when using a potion on this. There is one quest to get 100 multicast. This is how we'll do it. With that thing. And this is why I'm copying like crazy. So this is a 2-star which has the best potions that we can get. There we go. So now it's 2 random vials per unique. Interesting, they're just the same. I actually didn't know that. We can go for random slot buffs, but we don't need that. Did I use this guy already? You know what? I'll just use it. I don't know if I used him. I know I used the other guy. I'm pretty sure at least. We have so many potions. And what we'll do now is... Do I still want to copy? Like this? Sure. But we'll copy the wand. And we are also looking for another one. And we don't put potions on them yet, because then they just kill the enemy very fast. We could actually do that, but because there's one more slot, but this is what we want. So we have rolls, we have gold, we'll level up if we can, we can't, that is fine. You know what, you're out, that is perfectly fine. We have cooldown, and I will give this to the crook, I would say. 1.6 seconds. The rest we will keep, but we will use all of those that you don't target on something. The rest is all targeted. Beautiful. So we get 2 wands. And the only thing we have to do is we have to remove the cooldown. Now they're missing one thing. And the one thing is bleed. That is the last debuff, but we haven't seen that. We haven't gotten that as well. Okay, you're upgraded. Beautiful. And there's the other one. I will give the cooldown. Never heard that before. You're not even close to being done. But this is good. We'll keep these. We'll get the rolls. We'll get the HP. We'll get the money. I could just level up. Like, I don't see a reason to do anything else. Yeah, we'll just level up for max HP. And this is about to be maxed out. And then we'll use all of the potions on it. On the last day. Actually, how much multicast do you get for multicast per potion? Wait a second. Multi. 99 multicast is needed. So, you see, we have a few potions. Before we do anything, we check out the lucky rolls, right? Useless. 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 And what we'll do is... Are you ready? It's 6-7. Do you understand how happy I was for a moment and then I see that? How is this fair? Yeah, we have a few free rerolls, by the way. We also need to buy candy, so I'll get all of that. Cool. Cool story, bro. So when you right-click, you can roll until lucky. And I thought it would happen, but it didn't want to happen. So you get damage, HP, healing, this, cheaper rolls. And, yeah, you permanently fire either way. The candy also counts as multicast, by the way, that you get. So this is our power now. Yep. This gets sold. And we need to sell that because we can only have witch and spell. And the other one was an artifact, but we have all of the stuff now that we are allowed to have. Beautiful. We'll roll until lucky rolls. Don't care. Cheaper prices. We actually want them just because we need a quest for that. And there we go. Final fight. That was a really cool run. And the achievement now is the 10th trophy with spells or magic twice. Do you think we have a chance to deal any damage to the Okishmoki? Yeah, that was pretty much the worst attempt we've had so far. The way we'll do that is maybe with poison, but now we got 2 more slots. The multicast slot and a magic slot that spell and magic will have reduced cooldown. Now the issue is, we don't really want to go for that, but I guess we can try it out. We got the multicast right away, and that is an insane start. Like, that is a crazy start. Do I want to make this crit? It is a melee weapon, so we could consider going for melee weapons only. Yeah, I would say so. Let's make it crit. That is a weird choice if you consider this has a 5-second cooldown. Like, the normal cooldown is always twice of what you see when you play on 2x speed. So if you have a slot that gives you healing, right, you want to attack as much as possible. I mean, it will be enough for us because that is a lot stronger. But we are scaling. That also means we can't do the fire. Let's just level up. Let's not be depressed. On day 8 we gain a multicast slot, and that's where we go crazy. We are hoping for a book. Increase your shock damage to a total of 300 in one game. I mean, do we have something here that increases our shock damage, or do we have something here that increases our shock damage, huh? There's the Elven Orb. Oh my god, that is insane. So, no, we'll do the shock damage now. So now it's at 22 damage. It's a yellow number. 24. 26. I mean, 300 shouldn't be that hard, right? We give this multicast, we give this cooldown, we get some other things that do that. Yeah, that shouldn't be that hard. So this guy here gives you a random weapon buff. I never use that. There are only super rare cases where I would use that. And special stock is the value potion. I think I actually already had that. Permanently increase shock damage. Sure, buddy. So we just... What? 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 This is on every single trigger. Okay. I mean, what I just did is, I removed our entire shock, which is not that great. Like, we actually don't apply shock on the enemy. But, I think we have this very soon. Every single trigger is +4. Victory. There's some really fun... Okay. Oh my god, I was about to talk about this. There's some really fun ways to re-trigger shields. because you obviously want to upgrade this. I will roll. We need multicast, cooldown. Every 10 triggers, gain bonus bleed. I want to have shock, but we don't want to have bonus damage. Storm. That one is funny. That has every single attribute in the game. Okay. We didn't find... my mind is blown. We may actually be already close to the limit that we need, the 300. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if at the start of the next fight, we hear... and it pops up. Okay, but we need something to actually do something. So here we'll go for the epic chest. We are hoping for any form of multicast. That is shock, never mind. That is actually the perfect item. I didn't even think about that. This is ridiculous. This is completely... oh my god. Oh my god. What? No, this is fine. 180 damage. 192 damage. Okay, we're not at 300. We have to be careful, actually, to not deal too much damage. But now we'll multicast all of these. The only way to top that would be we find another multicast for this, so they trigger each other. Am I sleeping? This is impossible. We just got this one here, the Nature's Call. That's insane. That's completely ridiculous. Okay, you get sold. I don't like you anymore. We go for 2 bonus lives. We have a multicast slot up here. Okay, that's like the worst position possible. I mean, that just means I don't need this guy, right? Yeah, there's no good way of doing this. I will just level up. Yeah. If it was here, this would have been perfect. Or here. Oh, we got the 300 already. Yep. Okay. No, that's totally fine. You know what? Let's double trigger this. You know what? Holy moly. Your range, though. We are only allowed melee weapons. That is a melee weapon, I'm pretty sure. We don't want you yet. We don't want you yet. The problem is, this one applies shock, and we deal so much shock damage. I actually just don't want that. But now, this will trigger this twice. Which is actually 4 times. Because it's 2 times 2. So we are at 492 shock damage. The only thing we need for the final fight are a few weapons that apply a lot of shock, and we instantly win. Okay. You are quite strong, Rubber Ducky. I respect that. Now I'm gonna go for a gamble. And the gamble is this. This looks crazy, I know, but pretty much. I will not do anything. We just hope we fight a build that is super weak. That doesn't look super weak. That looks infinitely scaling strong. But maybe with enough multicast we can actually do this. Come on, come on, come on. It got so close. But that means there's a chance. If I just do it again. Okay, I'll put 1 in. Okay, I'll put these guys in. If they don't have debuffs. Yeah, this is why you don't put these guys in, you know. This was our infinite scaling. But I only put tiny ones in. They don't matter. They don't matter. I can put shock on these guys if I wanted to. I will get... okay. You know what? Let's go for the lucky rolls. Because we still need a 3-star. 1. That is not what we need. I mean, I'll take the free ones, you know. We talked about that before. I can just put that in to copy something. Not sure what I will copy, but yeah. Melee weapon. Do I need to buy all of these because we have the quest? That I need to buy everything reduced? Yeah, I would say so. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a little bit more. Okay, I wanted to have it for 1 day. I didn't want to have it again. So what we have to do now is, we have to sell everything that is not what we want to have. We also have a lot of HP here. But what we need is, we need shock. More multicast, but we have to remove the multicast for the final fight, and that is a scary part. That is a really scary part. Okay. Guys, we need to deal a lot more shock damage. Oh. Hey, listen, there's a reason why I don't use Storm, okay? I don't like it. We almost talked to all of the encounters. Random vials are actually not bad, I like that. This is what we want, the launcher. Let's just roll a bit. It's day 4, not day 3. Holy moly, wait, what? But that's insane. That is completely ridiculous. Multicast. I will take that, but we don't really care. Then we'll sell this to buy this. We have potions here. I don't really care, because what I care about more is that we can buy this right now. Spear printing is insane. Because we want to go for dark items. That is actually really crazy. I need 1 gold. This hurts. That is such a good item. But I want to print the spears. This is a triple, but we are looking for a very specific one. You're insane. Now the issue is we need 105 gold. Nope, nope. You got the magic cooldown on you, I totally forgot about that. Do we have enough money? I have to sell the spear, right? I have to sell the spear. And the book. Ouch. But this is so important, I'm willing to do that. So you will get reduced cooldown. And now we just want to level up. I will also give you all of the debuffs and stuff, that we have a small fighting chance. It's not really one, but a little bit. It doesn't even trigger anymore when the charges are out. Like, this was just it. So I could have put it on this, which is a horrible item, but at least it keeps on triggering. I did talk to you, I'm pretty sure. Let's go for the shop reduction. Holy moly. That is a money starter if I've ever seen one. But that's not what we are doing. Okay. Like, so many things are on cheaper. We will give you all of the debuffs. That's what we'll do. I mean, I don't really care is the thing. Oh. Not now. But eventually we'll have to go for builds that deal a ridiculous amount of damage to the Okie Schmoky. And maybe then we'll go for Poison Run. Okay, this is, You're a lot worse than I thought. Like, you're a lot worse than I thought. I didn't expect all too much out of it, okay? Like, don't look at me and say, oh, Dex, what did you think? I didn't expect all too much out of it. But not that we would be losing here. That is insane. How do we do this? So we sell the sword. We put you in. You have a triple attack, so the moment the bleed hits, we go crazy. You also put bleed on them. You have heal, you have crit, you have income, you have shock. We have another attack. And tomorrow we'll get 1 bonus life. Now what I'm looking for is a very specific spear. Not you. Also not you, but I'll take it. Let's hope this gets to trigger. Because then we have so much bleed, we just demolish the enemy, or we just beat them, that also works. But now we don't copy. Okay, this is such a dangerous story. We didn't get it. Give me the spear. Stop it. We actually got it. We actually got it. So now this will be very dangerous. I will try to win this, but this is, like, not good. This is really not good. We have money for level up. We have heal. We have shield. We have shock. The way this works is, start of combat, you gain bonus damage. But we also have a retrigger and a retrigger, and one that will retrigger after a certain amount of time. This only works for spells and magic. Okay. Is there anything... I could actually roll into another one of these, maybe? Or that. I'll take that. You know what, for one fight you are out. Because I just want to have more spears. That we have more damage. I need to win this fight. We win the game after this. We have no chance. Well, it's actually fine. Because, as I said, we win the game after this. Like, this is totally fine. Copy potion. Let's just max it out right away. We get this. We get this. Now it gets 75 damage and 45% crit chance whenever it goes off. And we have multicast, but for this guy. Wow, you have a lot of cooldown. We'll sell this, we'll sell this. We just want to level up. There is one more item that we need. And I will just buy the cheapos here. I could also just give it multicast. I'll do it. I'm not happy about it, but we need the crit item. Okay, that is also good. Now look at the damage. Yep. All of a sudden, we have crazy damage. However, for the final fight, we actually can't put these in or these in. So we need to reduce its cooldown. That is very important. Which is dangerous. You don't really want to do that. As in, that means we don't give it multicast, but I guess this right now would be a perfect moment for that. There it is, the crit item. We just want to get to so much damage that it one-shots everyone. Okay, crit item. I may not even use it, I just realized, but I'm gambling so much if I do that. And the reason is, I could go for the melee. I shouldn't go for the melee. This is not enough. I can sell the crit item. Wait, I can't even put in the crit item, I just realized. Let's remove the cooldown. We just get it to so much damage that it one-shots the enemies, even with like 30,000 HP. Right? Easy peasy. Okay. I'm a little bit concerned. The reason we go for this is we want to copy the Night Quill like crazy. Okay. Let's hope for that. That is a shield build, dangerous, but I think we have this. Deal a critical strike damage for 10,000. Oh yeah, right, we have that. Oh, that is cool. Wait. Buy 50 items on sale. Not even close. We have to remove this guy here. So what does it say? With only dark items. So it doesn't actually say that we have to fill it out with dark items. It just has to be only dark items. This will be for the final fight. Now let's hope that we actually win. Oh, yeah, but that just happens sometimes, you know. How about we buy the shields? The thing is, you shouldn't go into this game by saying, I want to do this and this and that. That is always bad. This is a nice one that earns you 15 gold, so I'll go for that. Beautiful. That should actually be a win. That may not be a win. There's also another one where we have to win with Arcane only. Funny enough, yeah, this is Arcane. We could go for this again and just go crazy with it. Do we want to do that? I think I'll do that. That is so weird, but I love it. But it needs to be a full Arcane build. I wonder if full Arcane build means every slot has to be filled out with Arcane, or just that every item you have needs to be Arcane. Why are we actually still waiting? So now we are hoping that we get the orb really fast. That is insanely beautiful. That could be the orb. Okay, it's not. However, we have another chance, which is this vial book. Okay, nothing in here. Another one, sure, I'll take that. So if this gives us debuffs, we can already start stacking debuffs, but what we need is, we need a lot of cooldown on this. They are slow. Yep, that is a tie. This is why you wait. I think I never used you. Yeah, that's it. This will remove debuffs and triggers twice. We have poison here, beautiful. We just want to level up now. We have it. I have to give it to this because this is the one that I upgraded. I didn't pay attention to that, but yeah, we could have also not upgraded this, but this. So it can get the debuffs now. There is also multicast in here, which is not bad, but I think right now we don't want to focus on that, and I will... Do I sell this guy to level up? Because that gives us more time. Time is like the most important thing for us right now. We need to scale these. Okay, we have bleed, that is perfect. That is one debuff we are missing, we have burn. We just need one more, which is shock. Okay, we got poison again. We got burn again. Poison again. Bleed again. Burn again. Okay, now you just want to mess with me or something. Poison. Money. What do we do? I think we just roll. We could go for second arcane orb. Sure. This way we finish both of them at the same time, and we have multicast in here, which is very important to make them insane. But what we actually need is, we need copies. Can I afford that? I can afford that, we have copies now. These orbs, they will be removed, right? They're only temporarily here to give the debuffs, but then we remove them to farm up a lot of potions. So we want to have something at the top, but we may have multicast below. So if you put it to the bottom, that would be horrible, because there's our multicast, but this is very good to copy the books, yeah. We got 92 of the upgraded potions, by the way. Casually, 92. I need the book. That is so not what I need. You know what? I don't care anymore. Like, I don't want to stack more of them. You get copied. I need one more right now. That is also multicast. I like it. That is more multicast, but I think that's overkill. Cooldown. Also very good. Let's get cooldown on this guy. Because both have no cooldown, so we can just put it on this guy. I kind of forgot that it said full arcane. Maybe we have to change something for that, but yeah, look at this. 1 at 12 potions yet again. We could have went for a 3-star here. I will actually pay money and hope we get luck. That is the most useless thing you could have imagined. Ignore it. That thing doesn't exist. Whatever that was, we don't care. It's not important. Bam. It's done. Finito. Okay, these slots were actually not that perfect, because I would have wanted to copy the cooldown here. I mean, or we just do that right away, so we get max cooldown and we go crazy, and now we max this out, like holy moly, what is actually going on? I need Arcane though. So I think I will start picking up some of the Arcanes. I will still give this damage and crit, but not a lot more. Now wait until this gets all of its cooldown, and then we'll give it a multicast again, right? Oh my god, the enemies are weak. We are done. We just did it barely in time. That farting sound, right? Okay, so you're sold. We have so many potions, but we only use specific ones. I want to give this cooldown. Then we will give this one down here cooldown. We don't need a cooldown anymore. There's another arcane. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. That is all. I'll go for the wild magic, because why not? I think what I should do is, I should just level up to have as much HP as possible. But do you see what's happening now? Yep. Lucky rolls. It's a 2-star now. This needs one more. We give the cooldown to you, that you trigger as much as possible. You're just maxed out. All of these are maxed out. Beautiful. We could use the copy potion. I don't care about this guy. I don't care about anything in here. The only thing, or the only way how we could still improve that is if we level up for HP, but I think I'll just try for lucky rolls. Now the issue is, because we have to be full arcane, we actually can't do this anymore in the future, right? So that is a bit complicated. What was that for sound? Did you hear that? There was like a... Okay. We need to buy candy, so I'll do that. I will not use them yet. Cursed item. We don't need to reduce items anymore, so I don't have to buy them. Mimic Rod is also fun, copies what is above it. That is insane. I will go for 2 of them. Bam, bam. I will give you crit, we can give you shield already. I just don't want to give it damage, because that shortens the fights way too much. Don't need anything in here. That is insane, that is another cursed item, an entire build that is tailored. Okay, you can also get the crit. It did it again. There was like... I don't know if you could hear that. 344 potions, by the way. Casually. You know, nothing special. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. We actually did it. A 3-star potion. Gain 2. Whatever. Whatever. So, these will transform each other, which is not good if you have to keep the Arcane, right? So let's not do that. But we have a few potions left. It did it again. Do you hear that? What? Okay. You get the damage. The only thing we have to look for now is more luck. Okay, that is not what I meant with more luck, but I'll take it. Because we want candy. Okay. That was all of our money. I kind of want to surrender intentionally. At the same time, I want to be done with this. You know, if we surrender intentionally and then we lose, that would be so sad. And that was it. Few potions, you know. That was a very short fight, but we got a few different potions. Even a luck potion. No 3-star potion though, but there's also permanent luck. Beautiful. Hey, buddy. I got too depressed towards the end. It was there. The legendary... No, the money book was there, not the legendary. We could have gotten 1 gold every single time these daggers attack. Every single time. Without the money book, you just don't have enough power to level up and justify going for a weaker weapon, and it is a weaker weapon. But because it generates so much money, you know, you can buy whatever you want. We have multicast here. I forgot that's a thing. Like, completely. Now we just need a money book. Consider that we had it already. There we go. We will copy the money book now. Look at this. Look at this printing. And this is why you don't want to give them damage. Because that just means you finish the fight faster. And that is the opposite of what you want, right? Okay. Random blessing for 20 gold. We can afford it. Royal drops. Oh, that is interesting. I can do a lot with that. I'm just not sure if I want to do it. No, I think I'll do it. Not for you, but for our buddy here. The money book. We just got 3 of them with 1 purchase. We need 1 more, and then we start building up income. And keep in mind, income is king. That is what we are actually doing here. Just building up income. Yeah. Well, we'll get 1 more money book. That's why the slot is nice. Oh, you're tanking. With something. I don't even know what. I don't think they did. It just looked like it. But there's our money. There's our multi-trigger. We just need a legendary now. That was not the most expensive one, but it's fine. I think we would actually earn more money if I put this guy in, but we also deal more damage. So I'm not sure if that's really better. Holy moly. Likeliness potion for this guy. Lucky rolls. Instant trigger is not bad, but not what we are doing. Cooldown is for these guys, and it's this one over here. Sure, you will give me the blue one, right? Ah. There was a chance. There was actually a high chance, because they get influenced by these potions that I'm using. Potions of appearance. Wow. Still not. We need 2 more, and that's it, because we'll get 1 here. Beautiful. Now, in an optimal case, we find a 3-star potion for this guy. And it wasn't optimal. Perfect. We are done. The only thing we need now is, I will actually max this out and scale their damage like stupid. The alternative is that we don't do that. But I kind of really want to do that. No, the issue is this guy is not a melee weapon, right? So we can't win with this. But I think there's a way to cheese this out. But I need a 3-star potion for this. Okay, 1 multicast is also not bad. Then we'll give you poison as well. We have to lose. This is the cheese, by the way. We intentionally lose. Which means we may also end up losing completely. We did it. Do I actually... Yeah, I'll do that. I reconsidered if we just want to upgrade this, because they are insanely powerful as a 3-star. But I think I'll go for what we have right now. Oh, buy candy. Yep, we did that. Then you get this, and the 3-star version of this item, everyone keeps their multicast, which is ridiculous. Surrender. That was unexpected, I'll admit that. Also give them crit, or scale your own damage based on our level. That is now actually quite difficult. Oh my god. Okay. Earn the 10th trophy with the 3-star item twice. I didn't auto-surrender. I forgot about it. It's my own mistake. How much damage do we deal to you? Man, oh man, that is a high requirement to get the 100 million and the billion and the trillion. Yeah, I mean it's cute, but that is not really doing it. So what do we have now? Start with 3 rerolls. You will have 3 encounter options instead of 2. That is actually quite nice. I'll take that. The candy is not bad. The 3-star is also cool. Let's do that. No, we already finished that. We don't need that. I just want to go for something that is strong, like a strong start to the game. I'll try out the sale. Now we are looking for a very particular item. That is not what I was looking for. But that is completely crazy. What do we do then? Do I just copy you? I think I'll do that. Oh my god. Grandma's nice, but I need experience because we are looking for a very specific item. Yeah, okay. That was just it. We got it. Our build is done. The only thing we need now is leveling up. And we need to find cooldown, I guess. Here is a slot for cooldown. Here's a slot for cooldown. Here's a slot for another Elven Ring. So this is a bit of a difficult one. But cooldown is very important on them. Nice, multicast already going. This will be our damage build to take down the Okie Schmokie. Okay, these guys, they deal a little bit too much damage for my taste. So how do we do this? I actually messed this up, like I knew this will happen. Like the outcome of this, and I still messed it up. We could actually do it. No, we get one less ball. Let's just do this. Okay. Let's go crazy. Two lives. Do I actually care about the ball? Yeah, now I do. Now I do. I will put you in. But we have to look for the cooldown. We have to also look for one more ring. Okay, there it is. We're just done. Still need the cooldown though. You're worth more money. But you're worth more poison. They scale based on the poison in your team. So you really want to have a lot of poison. Okay, that wasn't flawless, but it's fine. Where's Carmen, by the way? I feel like she doesn't want to appear anymore. So we don't need to upgrade an epic. We could go for the slot buff, but that doesn't really make sense. So we'll just pay money and see what happens. Royal drop. Okay. No, this is fine. And I need to level up a lot now. Why is there... Oh yeah, because we copy it. 4 seconds. That didn't really do a lot. Seriously? How are you supposed to scale this much? Like, it just doesn't work out. I can't do it. The enemies are too weak. Holy moly. Should I surrender? That we scale more? That is one option. The other option is we just take it endless. Maybe that counts. I don't know that. If endless counts for the Okishmoki damage, but I would assume so, right? You would think so. Okay, we got the second ball in. You're 2 seconds. Nice. You still didn't get your stuff. That is a little bit annoying. But what I'll do is, I will just put that guy in to reduce the cooldown slowly of this. What do you do? This applies poison twice. Huh. I hate doing this, but I think what I'll do is, I will give this the cooldown, that the Elvish Orb can give them cooldown, right? We need that. It sucks a lot. It's horrible. I hate every single second of this, but we need it. So now it's at 1 second. There we go. That is what we wanted to see. Bonus HP. Alright, we're already endless. Oh, that's crazy. Did they... They don't even get to trigger, right? Because you don't have enough cooldown. Like, I can do all the other ones, but I... Oh. We need to find cooldown. This is... you kind of need this... We got the log. We actually got the log. Is there another achievement? Earn the 10th trophy with a 3-star log. Hush and Arsh often. Do you know how hard it is? Like, this is the first time we have seen that in this entire period. How are you meant to do that? You're also done. So we have 5 of them, right? Yeah, we have 5 of them. So we can sell the leftovers. Holy moly. It's still not enough. It's not even close to be enough. Then we will 3-star the big boy. Wait, but the one we have here is not on 1 sec. It's on 1 second. Okay. Like, we want it in, right, to scale. But it also means a fight finish faster, so maybe it's not good. I literally just... Oh, or you do that. No cooldown in the cooldown shop, that's cool. Down. That is strong. Yep. I need a very specific item and a 3-star potion. Okay, that was nothing. But you'll be maxed out now as well, unless we just die. No! No! Don't do this to me. At least let me get the item and a 3-star potion, please. Okay, there's a 3-star potion. Dude, we almost have it. Come on, come on, come on. And I need dark items. Like a dark potion. It was nice. While it lasted. Now, the real question is... how will this turn out? Maybe I shouldn't have removed all of the rings that we had. But is this... like, does this work in Endless? Because that would make it so much easier. We actually deal way less damage than I thought. Holy moly, we did 0 damage. Why is this one not triggering? What? That is weird. I've never seen that happening. Okay, let's do it again. Yeah, now it works. Oh, you can do all of them in Endless then. We could go for shields. There is actually one funny one that I want to do that has to do with shields, so I'll put it in. The thing is, you shouldn't force these. So what we have to do is, buy 30 shields, use an essence to give an item a new tag 3 times, which I could have already done. Like, that is easy, we just need 1 shop for that. Buy 500 items, that will be done. Discover 50 items from epic chests, this will be done. Reach the gold rank, that is also just something where you play. Earn the 10th trophy with 6 melee items 5 times. That is something we can work on, because 5 times is quite a bit. Like, you know, when you don't want to do it and you leave it over for the last thing to do, and then it's like, I have to do it still 4 times. Holy moly, please don't do this to me. Earn the 10th trophy with only bows. That is something we can just do. For funsies. As well. But yeah, the melee one is probably the one that I focus on the most. There is a shield. So we could also go for shield build. No, that's silly. No, that's really silly. And what do we get? Nothing. Shield. I mean, I could just go for shield build. And this will take a while to get good. So every single time it triggers, it gets +1 shield. So it starts out very boring and weak, but it becomes quite powerful. Another one, sure. Money. Money. Cooldown. Not bad. We can do some crazy things with that. Man, use scale is so slow. I think this used to start at 2 armor, but I could be wrong with that. We'll go for the salesman. Sadly didn't hit what I wanted to hit. There's the poison ring again. How do we do it with the cooldown though? Because I don't want to do it right now. I think I'll reduce the cooldown of this. Okay, we haven't gotten the shield item sadly. That re-triggers all of the shields. There it is. And maybe it gets reduced in cost. I think that can happen that it changes. I'm not sure about that though. So the goal is we need to work on the cooldown of that item, which will take very long. And usually I do this with the ingot. That gives you bonus money, which is a very fun build if you've never seen that. Like, it's super overpowered, but you need to get it going. And right now, we're not going anywhere. Yeah, maybe I'm going home. Maybe that's what I need to do. I just need to go home. It was there in the shop. Like, hey, it's 4 AM, okay? It's 4 AM. That's my excuse. So we want to use this to trigger everything the moment it has maximum cooldown. And luckily, the enemy is really weak, because all they do is just remove debuffs. You know, which is viable, I guess. We actually want that, that's insane. Okay, I would say we level up, but we need to find the money. Whenever I'm on my last rolls, oh my god. Heilige Scheiße, you have no idea how insane that is what we just got. But you have absolutely no idea. This is completely crazy, because this is Elven now. The biggest issue is, it can only go on 3 shields, right? Like, one spot will always point into a wall. So you really, yeah, you don't want to have the multicast below it or above it to give it multicast. But with Elven, you don't need that. We actually lost that because at 11,000 HP. We are this late already. Okay. Okay. Let's look for the Elvish Orb. This would be a jackpot situation if we can find... Beautiful. What am I doing? You're done. You're completely done. You're also done, I would say. We give this multicast so it triggers more. We need a few more things here. Mostly the money. The money is the most important one. Not this money. I mean, technically speaking, that's also possible. I don't need that much. You know what? I'll do that. Yeah. This is good. This is really good. This is absurdly good. But we are still looking for the nugget. Do you understand now how good it would have been? Okay. Buddy. Baku. Sure. Sure, buddy. We'll do that. They have way too much poison, by the way. We actually went off one more time. You're just done. Are you kidding me? I can't do that. That's too much money because we don't have the nugget. It all comes down to the nugget again. Come on, give me the nugget. We also need debuff removal. Nugget, debuff removal. Nugget, debuff removal. Come on. Nugget. Finally. I'm actually gonna give you all of the multicasts. We need money so badly. Okay, we also need debuff removal. Luckily they have none of that, but look at the money. Do you see that? Yep. We could have had this for majority of the game. And it's not even upgraded, right? This is the lowest level that it can be. This is a level that doesn't build income yet. So we really need to find more of them, and we hope we get a copy, not a copy potion, but a likeliness potion, an appearance potion in the shop. That also works. That actually really works. That's funny. Usually I don't do that, but yeah, that works. We don't need more multicast. I can actually do this. This way it will guaranteed finish. Wait, that's not good. This. And this one triggers everything twice, and with the limitation that you can only trigger them 10 times a second, we actually don't need more. We are done. We just need the debuff removal one. Come on. That's also good. I'll take that. Beautiful. Sure. You know, because we earn more money right away. Yeah, okay, we didn't get it. Okay, they have no debuffs, that's good. That's all fine. What a meme, right? What a meme. It shows up at the final moment where I actually can't buy it. I could have bought it if I sold other stuff, but we need this for money purposes. Can we do a build with this? So what I'll do is, I will buy every single shield that we encounter. We need 6 moon veils. That is unlikely to happen. I mean, we can do it, I guess. Do we just... No. We don't mess around. We're just happy. Kinder happy hippo. 6 moon veils, though. We need a win with that. The issue is, I don't know how good 6 moon veils are power-wise. Man, you know what's crazy? I should have copied that, I just realized. You know what's crazy? When you want to look for something and you just can't find it. That's kind of insane. I have a wild idea. But for this I have to surrender. But is that enough? I think that will be enough, yeah. I'll do that. I know how we get our moon veils. All I need is 1 moon veil. And then we need multicast, which I sold. Poison is good. 3-star potions would be very welcomed for the moon veil. Crit is also fine, because I don't think they actually have it. Okay. The question is, how much do we get out of this? And we have to auto-concede. I can't really afford to do this twice. We don't technically have to do it twice. So to get 6 moon veils, you need 3 2-star ones, 1 1-star one, and 2 0-star ones, right? That is enough. But that is also a big loss of damage. This is so insane. And the way we'll do it is the following. How did we do? I think we got it. I think we got all of them. That's insane. Let's first check that out, but the way we'll do this is, the ward binder's out, you're out, you're out, you're out, you're in, you're in, you're in. This guy's in. Because what we want to do is, we want to scale them as much as possible. So they will give 12 plus 2. I need cooldown. Or I just get another moon. No. Wait, I need 1 more. We are missing 1 of them. Perfect. Now I'm not allowed to accidentally buy it. We are looking for cooldown for this because we want to scale the damage as much as possible before we go into the final fight. That also means I can go for lucky rolls. Okay, well that was it. Of course it's debuffs. It was a cool idea. I really didn't think that we would win that. You may have noticed that. And I'm actually... If this is like one of the few videos you've watched of me doing this, this is a very common thing that happens to me. And there we go. Level up, let's get the shield. You know what? I think I will just buy these as well. Because it's like having a new triple, right? So these are out because we need more money. Or just another triple. There we go. Oh my god, we have 2 money books. Holy moly, this is insane. And there's another dagger. That's also not bad. That's beautiful. I will take this because we have nothing right now. Sure, I'll do it. Like, now I used up all of my gold, right? So we had no reason to continue. At the start of the next round, we'll have a ridiculous amount of money. So I can easily afford it. But right now, if we found the legendary, that would have been huge. Beautiful. You get put in. I think I will even put in a second one. Okay. Yes. Ooh. No, that's fine. They heal. They heal. Okay, all is good. They will die, because this applies 60 bleed, which is 60 bonus damage per attack. And the burn. We are done with you. Okay. Now we are skyrocketing. If I don't find another book, I will probably double copy the book, because income is king. I've said that now so many times, so you should know that by now. I will go for these very soon, but not yet. If you give me 3 of them, you know I can't say no to that. Stop it. Do I actually go for the money book then? Yeah, I have to do it. Okay, that is fine then. We haven't gotten the re-trigger effect though, so all we get is +1 multicast, which is really nothing. We may have enough HP to survive this, but ooh, this will be annoying. Okay. Oh wait, this has triggered ages ago. Never mind, it's already ticking down. Not ages ago. A moment ago. Burn, you need to kick in. Perfect. How much money did we make? A little bit. Luck is perfect. Oh my god. Okay, this will be an absurd run. Like, this will straight up be an absurd run. Completely absurd. Luck is what you need for glory in this game. But we need the re-triggers, please. Oh no, this is evil. This is really evil. Scratch that. This is really evil. I wanna find that item. I can't put that in. So now we gain 2 income and 6 gold every single time a dagger triggers. I should have given this cooldown maybe. Maybe not, because if we wanna go for the 6 moon thingy chigamalik, right? Then it would be horrible. We have no damage. Yeah, we earned our casual 1000 gold by the way, but we have 1 more life left, so all is good. I need the re-triggers. Please. Potion of Appearance. Cooldown. Who do I give the cooldown to? Oh, this one here. Yeah. That's actually insane. That's actually completely insane. 1 more. So now, everything permanently gets multicast. Now, I'm still not sure what we'll do with this. Like, do we go for the moon veils, the 6 moon veils, or do we do something else? Because if we go for the moon veils, we should really hurry with that. Dark? Yeah, you're all bad, but we need to do this. There we go. Beautiful. Cooldown. Copy. That means the money is out. We have 1000... You know what? The money is out. Let's be serious for a moment. I always like to greed out until the last moment. And then I'm, like, you know, upset that I lost. But it's, like, completely my own fault. Let's go. You get a cooldown, by the way. You need to trigger as early as possible. That was the Dark Spear. Holy moly, we could have done something with that. I'm not serious. But technically speaking, we could have. No, but this build is specific. Like, we have to do this. There's no other option. How many copy slots do we have? 2. So we get 2. Oh, yes, that is what I was looking for. Yeah, so this will be good. This will be very good. I had no idea just how good. I genuinely had no idea. I need cooldown. This is the only thing we still need. We only need cooldown. We did it. We did it. 3.5 seconds. Not as early as I would hope for, you know. This will trigger first now. We will have a nuke incoming. Okay, I need to pay attention to this. Because I know myself. Don't they all have max crit? Okay, you guys are done. So I will remove them, that I can put in the newbies, the beginners, that they can also scale. And all we need now is cooldown. Give me cooldown. Or that. That also works. Please tell me I used the potion, I didn't buy it. Please tell me I used the potion, I didn't buy it. Please tell me I used the potion, I didn't buy it. Right? I did that. That was it. This is the final day. So this is the last chance for scaling. Isn't this kind of pathetic? Like, I'm sorry, am I mistaken somehow? Right? I can't be the only one that expected this. Like, we have a lot more damage with all of these triggers, you know? Like, what? Okay. Six moon veils. Oh, that was funny. What did we unlock with that? No, that was not that. The time slot, maybe? I'm not exactly sure. Okay, so I'll make a break now. We got 15 out of 33 achievements. That is very good. And now it's the next day, so let's check over how we've been doing. I noticed there's one where we are only allowed to buy epic items, which is quite interesting. We also have one here. We have to get the 10th win only with bows. That is also something we could do. And the melee one is still there, but I think I'll slowly do this over time. The dark one is there. Okay, let's just see what happens, right? There is Decay. Decay actually works quite well and could go into a dark build. Okay, sure, let's get that. Scratch that. Scratch that. We're doing something else. We're going for the log. We have 837 gold to get what I need. I hope we can do this. We just need 3-star, nothing else. Come on. These are all useless. I have a 20% chance. No. 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 That was my chance. Who is the most expensive one? You. No. We need a run with only dark items in, and we could genuinely do that because we go for a shield build, and as we are doing that, we are just scaling up the dark items, you know what I mean? Like, we put the spear in, and then we just have one spear in that has like 30,000 damage. That is generally something we could do, and of course we face someone who went for burn. Pretty much what will be different this time is we will only focus on 2 shields. The brass shield will be out the moment we have enough money. And yep, perfect. That is the cheaper shop, but we don't need you anymore. I'm actually about to remove you. I may just do it right now. Multicast. Buy 500 items. Perfect. So we need one more multicast though. Another ward binder. Another multicast. Okay, we can go crazy with this actually. Because what we'll do is... we'll do this. Then we put you in, that you get duplicated, you get sold, the multicast is put in, and you may notice, this will be absurd. Now, I really want to put the protector in, and maybe I'll do that. You know, just to make sure that we sustain. Yeah, we didn't get it. I think this guy's out. And this is why you roll even when it's just one more time. So I will sell this guy. I will get the cooldown in. That sounds like a meme because we have the other shields that I want. But they are actually not that important. Or we just do this. I can't go for the lost fragment here, sadly. And I will lock the shop because we want the dark necklace again. So you will get your cooldown. You're building up the income for us. You already have 2 triggers. So we trigger this 9 times a second. The moment the cooldown is maxed out. Because it's 8 times from this. And 1 times from this. And this is what we hope for in the last fight. And we are almost done. Just 1 more trigger and that was it. Beautiful. Look at the money. Okay, we are so in this to win this. And you know what the most insane part is? Because this triggers 8 times, we actually don't need to do anything else. That's just it. This is peak. So now what we want to do is, we want to give this max cooldown and get it to trigger as much as possible. And we need to look for the spear now to make it super powerful. The debuffs can't harm us. Do we actually max this out in one fight? We can't, right? Yeah, for this the lost fragment would need to be up. We actually did it. Okay. Totally fine. Totally fine, by the way. So that was it. Then we go for the lucky rolls to see what happens. Mimic Rod is not bad, but we don't need that here. I will upgrade you, even though I don't really care. You get sold. I should have opened that chest, by the way. I kind of forgot about it. So for now, we will put you in. That is good. We don't need you in, except for getting a copy, which is nice. We could also put this guy in for getting a copy. Yeah, I would say so. And we want maximum money. There we go. Oh, this will be good. This will be really good. But pretty much what I want to... Like, do you understand what I want to do? I want to trigger our amulet so many times that this one just gets all of its stats and explodes into the heavens. But for this we need everything prepared, because the moment we start the entire thing, we pretty much can't do anything anymore. Like, it will just one-shot the enemies. Okay, no spear. No spear. We can't even put that crit amulet in, which is a bit sad. Come on, you can do it. One more... What would I... Do we just... 3-star this, but it needs crit first. There are other ways to get crit though. And crit, as crazy as that sounds, is only double damage. You are out. That is a given. You're in. Are you in? Maybe you're not in, because this will just kill everyone. Maybe we do this. Man, I wished I could give this multicast thrice. No, I will 3-star the Dark Spear. Yeah, decisions were made. There is an alternative to this, but for that we need a lot more money. We don't need that. I guess we'll go for that. And you? I think I will remove this guy. We just put in as many triggers as possible to go crazy, and now we can also 3-star this so it will multi-attack. In other words, the moment it hits the enemy, they are dead. Imagine we find the lock now, that would be hilarious. Multicast. Change of plan. This. Now I have to make sure that I actually surrender here. I want 1 more day of scaling for sure. Like just 1. Wait, I don't need that. Oh yeah, because we can't have anything in that is not a melee weapon. I forgot about that part. So yeah, we need 1 more day of scaling. We have to make sure that we surrender. And now look at it. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. Do you think anyone will survive this? Yeah. Do you think that? Because now it also gets cooldown. We are just rolling for lucky shops that give us cooldown. I really don't want to gamble today. Funny. Okay. It was 1 attack, by the way. Reach the gold rank. Nice. And if we now check this out, the dark build is progress, the melee build is progress, and we got the other achievement that we just unlocked. That is perfect. Holy moly, that doesn't usually happen. Yeah, I think I'll go for the 10 win with the Fury War Axe. At least we hope that we don't face someone who is insanely strong, because that would be a little bit saddening. But that also means we need someone that instantly carries us. So as usual, we level up, bam. Please don't be strong. That is actually really strong. No. No, 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 you're building up, don't do this. I think we may have this with the help of the burn, but this will get really close. Like really, really close. That stupid shock deals 20 damage, and that is insane early on. Holy moly. Okay, more HP. We go up, we get the bone. Win with only bows. Well, I can't win with only bows and the Fury War Axe. But we can go for both of them at the same time. There's a bow. That is a really good bow that gets bonus damage per unique bow. I like that. I'm not sure. What is, like, more important? That we get the win in or that we get the bows in? I think if we manage to get to 10 wins and we find the Fury War Axe, I will just put it in. Because the bow is kind of easy. Right? Because we can lose and then just finish the bow. At another point, I mean. Okay, there's another bow. Beautiful. We'll level up. I said we'll level up. I said we'll level up. Let's roll once in case we get a bow. That is a bow, but not a bow I care about. We could also go for the 3-star Astral Hammer. No, 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 no. It's just, like, if you focus on too many things at once, I don't think this makes sense. And keep in mind, we're on 2k rating. We will play until 10k. That is a very long time. So what I want to get out of the way, mostly first, are the annoying ones. Okay, you know what? I'll take that. That's fine. Execute. I'll just take the money and get the crit in for all of my bows. And now we're just looking for another bow. I'm not gonna buy you, like, you can forget about that. Like, I'm not gonna spend the value potion for that. It is more damage scaling, but it really doesn't matter a lot. Holy moly. This guy. On trigger gain 1 bonus damage. That is actually not bad. Maybe I should go for this guy. Yeah, why not? Salesman, perfect. There's the bow. Now I can buy it. Let's look for another bow, maybe. The bows don't like to appear today. Now, the reason I don't like this bow is this one triggers 2 random bows when it attacks. Like, it triggers 1, but it attacks twice. And if it triggers the regular bow, that's obviously not as good, right? Compared to the rest. Give me the bows. Or do we just level up? 56. We can't level up anymore. There is another bow, but listen, there are so many good bows in the game. And we are just waiting for them. That is also amazing. Yep, I'll take that. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. I'm gonna go for that. I think the Fury War Axe is really the most annoying one out of all of them. Wait, does it need to be a 3-star or just any Fury War Axe? No, it just has to be in our tower. Okay. Nice money. Let's level up and let's look for the legendary bow. This is the most important one. It gets scaling damage when we upgrade it. Like, ew, that is a strong build, but we have a lot of HP. And we scale up our crit like stupid. Look at this. 60% crit right now. Yeah, but we need the scaling damage. Like, this is a bit of a meme. But I need a legendary bow. That is kind of interesting. A cursed item would give a lot of debuffs. And we actually have the perfect candidate for that, and we got it. The perfect candidate is obviously this guy. But how do we do this? Yeah, I don't want to remove this dude. I need to upgrade. There is burn, but I think we are fine without it. Like, with the things that we are doing, we don't need that. This wouldn't be bad. I will go for a little bit of shield, but not the other ones, because it's too expensive. You get the shield, because it triggered the most. That could be interesting, but we are kind of winning fast. I'll take you because you're an easy triple. I'll take you because we want that. There's the bow. Okay. Do I do this? Or do I put this guy back in? I think I will just put the guy back in. That means a little bit less scaling, but we only lost 2 damage, and for this we make sure that we have an easier time. Really? Okay. No, that's totally fine. That's totally legal. Okay. What do we sell? I can't sell anything. So, to put this guy in, there can only be unique ones in, unique bows. So we can't... Wait, we have burn on this, I just realized. So you will actually scale up. Come on, give me the win. Give me the win. Get a perfect run, 10 trophies with the Fury War Axe. We actually did it. Now, what did this unlock? This guy? I mean, I actually quite like this guy, but I like the gold start. But yeah, let's go for that. Or it was the times, I'm actually not sure. And I would say I'll farm up a little bit on my own. We have another Venom Ring in here, which is insane. But yeah, I will just farm up some games that we get some points. Because again, the goal is 10,000 and we are very far away from that. But technically speaking, if I always win, it's around 79 games. Money book. What? It's day 2. Hold on. Okay, this could be a crazy game. Now, let's think about what we want to do. We go for Dark Arcane. Is there a Dark Arcane item, by the way? Yeah, so... Yeah. Right. You know what? I will actually get the cooldown in. We are going for this. We are so going for this. The point of the cooldown is that if we need it in the future again, it will have less cooldown, you know, to reduce all of this stuff. And maybe it's even now fast enough that we max this out. That would be a dream. I don't think we can do this. Oh my god, and it was a tie. Or even a win, I didn't see it. So... yeah. We just need a little bit more. Do I actually want to do that? Who is the one with less cooldown? Do I actually want to... oh my god. Do I actually want to upgrade this? Let's look for the hook. I don't think I have to explain to you how ridiculous it is, right? Like, I don't think I have to explain that to you. So now we gain 2 goblets whenever we attack. But we need the enemies to have more HP. Like, this is a meme. This is genuinely a meme. But do you see how many triples we just got? I will actually go for another book, because we can. Oh, I think the Arcane said that it has to be a full Arcane build, right? So we would need 6 Dark Potions and 6... no, only 6 Dark Potions and 1 Arcane Potion for this guy. I will actually work on the cooldown of this, because this will kill the enemy either way. I think the odds that we lose are incredibly slim. Yeah, okay. Good. Work on his cooldown, come on, you can do it. Oh, if we lose now, that would suck a little bit. Honestly, it doesn't even suck that much. They do take damage from the burn, so we should be... you're done. Minimum cooldown. Yeah, we will lose, but that's fine. Because now we have this, and we have the luck. Oh god, oh god, oh god, what is happening? Now we just want to upgrade that. And I think I will start buying all of the potion bells, that we get some of the potions that I need. Though even then it's still unlikely that you get what you want, you know? So, there's that. I could also take this even a step further by going for this. But please give me the multicast. Come on, buddy. One more. There we go. We're done. Holy moly. You understand, we have a lot of chances to find the lock, right? This is my current hope. It's just really rare to get that. Okay, why do we have you? Okay. Okay, I'll not say no to that. That is beautiful. And the best thing is, these goblets, they generate 15 gold for us every single day. You know, there's a lot of use to them. Not just that they grow in money by 60, which is a lot. But the main use is that they actually generate us bonus money. You know what? Potion of Appearance on the money book. Let's go all in. Elven Essence. Let's go. Now, the only thing I could change is I could put in a really weak dagger, because you may notice our books are not generating us money at all. Like, not in the slightest, right? So, there's a consideration for that. Did we actually get a Crown Forge potion from the belt? Okay. No, this is yeah. This is totally fine. This is legal, by the way. This is completely legal. This is as legal can be. Money. Shield, why not? Money book. So, do you notice, by the way, how many lucky encounters we get and we still haven't found the log, right? The log is ridiculously rare. So, we don't even need to do the elven thing, because now we have this that gives permanent multicast. And you know what? We do it twice. Dude, you can't be serious right now. This is so illegal. Yep. Perfect. Love it. So you get sold. Is there a reason why I should make the potion belt more likely? Because I feel like we've gotten everything out of it that we could have ever needed. Like, the only thing we are hoping for is that we get scammed. Because it says you got scammed. And you're done, so we can put another money book. We have 2 more dark potions. And I will pick up every single dark and arcane that we find. 6, yeah, nice. Very nice. You know what, I'm not even gonna roll. Nice HP. Do you understand how much longer it will take to kill the enemies the moment they get the bonus HP on day 13? This will be a dream. A heaven for us. Next fight. Oh, that is beautiful. I love that. Now, what we need to do at this point is we have to put poison on this guy, like 2 to 3 poison. The simple reason is some of these builds, they are kind of unbeatable for us. Like, they build up so much armor, we can't deal with that. And while we want to farm a lot, we also don't want to lose. So burn is not the way to go. That doesn't penetrate armor, right? So we don't care about that. Oh my god, dark? Is there an arcane potion? No. But we have a lot of dark potions. We have 4. We just need 1 more. And the dream is literally done. Even more lucky rolls. What is this? It's day 13, right? Though, to be fair, our entire explosion happened early on. That was it. Let's go. This is beautiful. We just got 1 of 30 goblets. And now everyone has so much more HP. And there's poison. I love you. Why did the background change? This always... This always confuses me. It's so much harder for me to identify stuff. I don't think it's a background issue. Maybe it is. But it looks different. Multicast, we don't need that. And you get turned 3-star. Only essences, we did it. We have all of them. But yeah, we have all of the potions. So what I'll do quickly, that this is finished, I will put all of our melee weapons in. I will turn every single one of them dark. So we will finish 3 quests at once. The only dark. Oh, I hope that they are mixed arcane and dark still works. I don't know that. You're dark arcane. But yeah, this will finish it. Hopefully. I have 1 more 3-star potion. I'll keep this because the saddest moment would really be if we find what we are looking for. And then I can't upgrade it. Holy moly. 236. That is not flawless, but that is incredible. So, this is the last buff we'll get. We'll go for the crit first, then we'll go for the shield, heal you. I don't think I need anything else. Like, this is just peak performance. And we hope to win. And if we are lucky, we will get 3 quests finished at once. Earn the 10th trophy with dark items 2 times. Only dark items. Earn the 10th trophy. What was the other one? Yeah, and the other one is the arcane one. We finished 2 in 1. And right, the melee build needs 1 more. Earn 10 trophies while only ever buying epic items. Come on. I love it. I would have honestly surrendered that. So only epics is what we want to do. You are an epic. We could build a ginormous ball. That's so stupid. I don't even have flame activated. I have Elven. There is a ball missing. No, Arcane is in. I feel like there's one ball missing, but maybe not. Let's go balling. So I need... Never mind, I wanted to say I need to level up, but apparently we just find the stuff immediately. Can you deal enough poison that we lose this? So the way the ring works is it's everything, and at the start of combat, no, start of day, it gains bonus damage, which is really not good. So we want to get debuffs for it, and yes, that wasn't even close. Let's go for the value potion, because this way I can buy this, and we can still level up and look for another ball. Dex, you can only buy epics. Please keep this in mind. I don't think I care. We just want to find the other balls. Show me your balls. Oh my god, there is a ball, but we don't have enough money. That is incredible. So first we build up this. The burn will probably carry us. The only issue is we don't have cooldown on it, right? This will really haunt us. That is like a 3.9 second cooldown. That's insanely long. Okay, ball gaming. Level up. Perfect. We should actually win this. Nice. Yeah, but the burn takes forever. But it's kind of working. And I think what I'll do is we'll get to like 6 multicast or something like that. And then I will go for cooldown. But again, we have to be really cautious what we do. And you know what? I will just give you the cooldown. Yeah, that's worth it. No legendaries are allowed. 56. Let's roll until 56. There's damage. That should actually do quite a bit. Sure. Not my first choice, because we wanted to go for debuffs. There is the cooldown. Nice. Yeah, not my first choice, but every single time this triggers, it's plus 20 damage right now, which is quite a bit. Cooldown. Level up. And I will give you the cooldown, I think. Sure. The burn is the most important one. I could also go for the lapis lazuli, but I think I'll just sell this again. So all of these are epics, correct? Yeah. 2 lives. Plus 5 damage. Lapis... Arcane orb. This is perfection. We got every single one of them. Now, do I still want to go for you? If we go for the 2-star, you trigger 5 times, you get 30 damage. That is quite a bit. But that is also a huge money commitment that I'm not sure if I'm willing to take that. Yeah, you know what? It's about the burn. Like, the burn is already carrying hard. Like, look at this. Right? It's kind of ridiculous. So I will sell this for a very specific thing. We have the last ball. We have the last ball. It's already frosty. I don't need that. I can turn something else for... I can turn you frosty. Oh no. Wait. If I turn the elvish orb frosty, but if I turn this frosty, but the elvish orb is multicast. Okay. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. This is beautiful. Do we need that? We will get so much multicast, I don't want to waste the money. Is it good? Yes. Do I want to waste the money? No. Because we can buy other things to make this better. Oh my god, that is insane. But no way we're actually doing this, right? Like, this doesn't feel right. This feels illegal. I also considered going for the cooldown. Right, that would have made a lot of sense, because we can use it on the ring. We can also use it on any other ball that is open. You? Okay, I have to still pay attention to what I'm buying. I think I just want to find the balls. The burn balls. Do we want you? I don't think so. I will roll once. Okay. 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 Very good. I like it. Did you hear that? And now we go for the fireball for even more burn. And I kind of feel like now I will actually go for the balls. If we lose this. No, I don't think we'll lose this. And those were 2 achievements. Earn the 10th trophy with 6 melee weapons? The balls count as melee weapons? Right, I mean, they don't shoot, but I wouldn't have considered them weapons to begin with. And then also only epics. So if we take a look at this, there are only 3 left, but one of them will unlock when we have all of the other ones, because that is the random one. Discover 50 items from epic chests and only bows. So I would say it's time for only bows. Yeah, sure. We want to have the 3-star though. This hasn't happened. Okay. Oh, hey, a bow. Yeah, but that's not gonna happen. We need to find the basic bow. There we go. And crit. This is how we'll do the only bow. There is one slight issue. The way I use bow is, I use an item that multiplies crit damage, you know, at the end to win. We can't do that, right? Because we can only play only bows. The alternative would be, we go for other things that buff us up. Gain a random vial is insane. And what we want to look for right now is mostly money. So the brass knife is really good. We want to look for the bows, of course, but we have until day 7, because only then you can merge them. If you get them before that, you'll just have 2 2-stars, and then you need to find another bow to turn a 3-star, which isn't great. Okay, I would like to have something that helps me. Rolls is not bad. We go for the income, because we get that every single day, and here we need a lot of money, right? Makes sense. Bow. This is bad money, because we have low HP, so it doesn't get to trigger often. We'll get you the stuff, and we want to have poison, burn, something like that. Bleed would be the best one, but I don't think that's a vial. I think that only exists as a potion, so you can't get that to begin with. How's the crit doing? 60%. And you have 20, so 65, 20, 85. We need to trigger one more time after this, and I can sell that. Good. Bonus money. And the bottom one is a lot better. We have poison. Holy moly. Money? Perfect. We could have went for the bonus shots on the bow, but the bow will get so many shots later on that we don't need that. Bow. And I believe we have so much stuff now, like so much money generation, we actually don't need more of that. Well, the bow is upgraded. You get the cooldown, you get the poison, you get the shield. I will take the goblet, and the main reason we get these is we want to level up very fast later on. Right, because we expect to lose every day. We actually win here. But we expect to lose most days, so we need to shoot up really fast in HP later on to win. Okay. Bow. What do we get? Shock. I could honestly also go for you, but you kind of suck. You're not that important, no. Nice. We just need a tiny bit more. That is not worth it, because right now they generate 30 gold individually, but they only need 5 hits. And even if they miss one, we still get 33 gold, 28. But if we combine this, it will only earn us 35 gold, I believe, but it takes forever to get all of the hits. And again, we are weak. Right, we don't have a lot of HP. I have enough crit. I could do this, but I can't slot it in. Is that worth it? I think that's worth it. Like, even one debuff potion has so much value, because the bow on 3-star will get bonus multicast that it permanently fires. So any debuff has insane value. Incredible value. Let's go for the shop reduced items. We have one more day. Okay, bonus damage, nice. That is quite a bit. That was it. We can just level up. I will not level up yet, we will instead wait one more day. Oh, you don't even get to trigger, that wasn't worth it. And now we have to remove them. We can't keep any items in here, because if this is your only item, permanently gain 15 damage and 3 multicast, so all of these are just sold. I should have done this differently, by the way. Because I could have leveled up first, and then I combine it to get a better chest, right? And all of a sudden we are level 7. With an insane weapon. So what we hope now is that we just, like, win instantly. We can look for the potion belts, beautiful. But yeah, we will just level up as much as possible. Random blessing could be more interesting than the luck. Let's go for that. Wow. That was disappointing. That was so disappointing that even saying disappointing doesn't justify it. Okay, no potion belt. Like, what I'm scared is nowadays everyone gets so much HP in the game from the events that it can actually it can get quite hard to win fast enough. Potion belt. We don't need anything else, just potion belt, and I guess that. Because that's bonus money. Okay. Do I want to sacrifice scaling for 1 day just to get a ginormous amount of debuffs in? That is a dangerous call. I'm not sure if I like that. But we could do that. The way it would work is... Oh my god. The way it would work is... I need the other item that re-triggers it at the start of combat, this one. But I could also just level up like crazy, you know? No, that is worth it. Like, bleed has absurd value. Yeah, I'll do it. In fact, this may actually be better than anything else. I should have gotten the potion of appearance, by the way. Maybe. So we'll do this, we'll give you cooldown, we'll get this. You have enough shots that it's infinite either way. The little bits of damage don't really do that much in comparison. Oh my god, you just got so many debuffs, but no bleed. Bleed is the only thing we need. But now it's over. Cooldown. I will just level up. And the rest we'll use to roll. Maybe we find candy. Cool. Useless. Okay. I think we have this. And that was it. Earned the 10th trophy with only bows. And we got promoted. There are only a few more things we have to do, but one of them is earn the 10th trophy with a 3-star astral hammer. I'm not exactly sure how we would do that, but I think... Oh, the night slot is also good. I like that. I think the main way we would do that is... We just have a super powerful build. I need to remove the 3-star, by the way. I don't like that. Okay. Well, it's a money run. Okay. That is unusual. We have enough crit, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna spend the money for that. The HP is nice, though. Okay, 52 gold. There's a money book. And would you look at that? We actually ended up winning. Okay, what do we do now? We'll go for the money. We have to gather the astral hammers. But I also don't want to buy it right now, I'll be honest. You know? I just want to get our money build. Okay, but what is going on? Anything? A copy? Sure. Let's do that. I like that a lot. So now we get a ridiculous amount of money. We also put bleed on them. They also take burn damage. This is insane. Now, sadly, they die. We could have farmed a lot longer, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to take. Because this means we are printing the money book, right? Or do we go for the dagger? No, the dagger is not even that important because it just gets more damage and kills the enemies faster, which is actually not what we want. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating, guys. I swear to you, I'm not cheating. This is completely normal when you play this game. There's nothing special that happened here. Nothing special at all. Yep. Yeah. I can't even put in the money. Do we care about the cooldown? I don't think so. Money builds love me. And now we will copy the money book like stupid. Kind of. Flawless. Do we want to copy even more? I don't think so. The cooldown is out. The money book could be down here, so we could copy like this. That would be a legitimate way. But I need the money book. Yeah, I will copy the money book first. We need the money book. Sadly. Astral Hammer. I'll take one of them that is highlighted. Otherwise, I keep forgetting it. Astral Hammer. Let's go. Oh. Yeah, this is not perfect. There's the 3... we can turn this 3-star. Yeah. No, this is totally fine. This is totally fine. I need luck though. Money book. I will do it because that's immediately income, but we need to find more of them. Which could be a little bit hard for me to notice. I don't think I care about the cooldown. We'll just remove that. Perfect. Let's go. Just so much money. And we got so much income. 141. We have burn as well. That is huge. But there's another money book. There's another hammer. We need one more hammer. Perfect. And we are done. Now we need to have lucky encounters. That is like the toughest part about this. Right? Oh, no way. Do we want to use the potion of appearance on the potion belt? I think I'll actually do that. Rolls, beautiful. Cooldown is okay. Poison is nice. We want to stack that up with the burn. The cooldown, I think I'll put this on this guy. Okay, let's continue. We have HP, we have experience. We should be strong enough to beat anyone right now. Like, we're not powerful, but we have so many multi-hits. We go crazy with that. You're the 3-star now. I totally forgot about that we are still doing this. Oh no, you're so much stronger now. Potion belt. Don't care. Potion belt. What did I just sell? I just sold the big boy. Oh, because they were on top of each other. No. Yeah. I'll put in the orb here that it gets duplicated. Jesus! That was some insane amount of damage. Honestly, I don't need a permanent one if this works out. But I will not use it yet because I want to give it a chance to pop off. Okay. I love you. Oh my god! Everyone is so insane! Okay, you know what? We're not playing this game. Like, this is getting way too dangerous. You get the multicast. You get... We'll take that. You get sold. That gets sold. You get put in here. The way we'll do it is, I will give this guy cooldown and bonus charges, so he will just give all of the stuff to it, right? We don't need more. I think I've never went this long without finding the 3-star potion. Yeah, we still haven't found it. I will give this a bit more damage. It's not that much, but it should be enough that we can deal with the enemies. Holy moly, I need cooldown on this guy, but we just got 172 goblets. It feels like it's not a lot, right? Like, is it just me? It really feels like we are not getting that many things out of that. Oh my god, we have now multicast on the Nature's Call. Oh, this is beautiful. Could someone remind me why it's suddenly so hard to find the 3-star potions? I know we don't have maximum luck, but like, what? We still haven't found it. I may have to surrender. Like, after this win, if we win, I may have to surrender. Well, that is not unexpected, but we got 250 goblets. But I need to win the next fight. Like, I have to lock in. I need to give this way more damage. Otherwise, we lose. Yeah, that was a little bit, by the way. Just a little tiny bit. Do we have a 3-star potion? Come on, mate. Seriously? At this point, we just want to win, so I'll give it all of the damage. Oh my god, we did it. Now I will only keep rolling, because there is technically still a chance that we get something amazing, but sadly I just used everything, because I want to have this on the other guy. Oh wow. Okay, the only thing we are looking for now is bonus damage, because we want to finish this, right? We are done. So this guy reduces cooldown to 0.5 seconds. Now, gain 50 damage and trigger this indefinitely. It's honestly not that great. But it will be enough for all of the debuffs, right? Let's just hope for the best. We could 3-star this, but if we encounter the log, it would be really sad. Easy. Holy moly. What did we all get there? The cooldown goes on you. You get all of the debuffs and the damage because you attack instantly. And apply all of the debuffs here. Beautiful. 3-star potion. And that was all of our money. So you get upgraded, you get upgraded, you get upgraded, you get upgraded. Everyone got upgraded. Your cooldown is not maxed out, but it should be fine. After 2.2 seconds, I will trigger this and go crazy. So we should win. Meaning this is the point where I now start grinding, and there's kind of little reason to show that to people, you know. But we still have a few things we need to do, and if I ever encounter a ridiculous run, then we'll try to do that. Mostly talking about the damage to the oak. But no way that just happened. I just got the warhorn out of this. Oh wow. Never mind. Ooh, they do something similar, but not really. Yeah, we're a little bit stronger, my friend. That was it. Okay, I got a really funny run going right now. This is maxed out. Nice crit, by the way. Beautiful crit. And the only thing we need... We need nothing. We're done. We got everything. The only thing we needed is that we re-trigger this, so it gets cast like crazy. Now, you know what the good thing about this is? Oh, I gave it crit. The good thing is that this will give us potions that allow us to reroll. And we have a lot of luck. Look at this. It's day 10, right? We have a lot of time to do this. In other words, this is utterly perfect conditions to get the log. I will actually do this and copy this so we get it. Okay. No, this is fine. This is totally fine. This is more than fine. We now have the 3-star version of it this early. That's insane. So the issue is it deals a lot more damage. But we just got 296 potions. Nein, Dex, du bist doch so behindert, Junge! Du solltest surrendern! Surrendern! We have a problem. So if we go up and look for the log, then we will play against harder enemies. However, I was told you can actually do this on casual, so we'll do it here. And we have to use a very big brain, because what do we want to do? We want to roll a lot, we want to get lucky encounters, and we need to find a log which has a 1 in 1000 chance to appear, which is ridiculously low, right? Because even at 25% luck, it's a 1 in 4, so on average we'll need 4000 rolls, except for lucky potions. So how do we do that? Well, the plan is the following, but first let me change something here. And I think this is the way to go, so we see more items in chests, and on level 5 we get an epic chest. We have more items in the shop to find what we need. We have luck, which is just good as lucky encounters, and a time slot. And the goal is, we have to find a mimic rod. Okay, we have a time slot. Now, that is actually not a good start, because we'll just lose. But yeah, we will do this, hopefully. That is vials, but you don't give a lot. No, we will just continue. There we go. Bonus max HP. How do we find a mimic rod? I can probably also go for the curses, right? And then we also go for bonus gold. Oh my god, we did it. I don't like doing this, but I think the cauldron is the better one because it gives actual potions. This one here just gives vials, and while vials are amazing, we are actually looking for the potions in this particular case. So yeah, let's go for that. Now we hope that we fight enemies that don't do stuff like this, you know, the typical level up on the first 2 days like we did, but so far we haven't seen that. Maybe I should have locked the orb. Yeah, you know what? I will look for the orb. Okay, that is money. That is beautiful. Yeah, 3.8 seconds. I hate that I didn't lock the orb. Oh my god, you came back to me. I love you. So we will get bonuses from this, though the enemies will die faster. Okay, we got our first potion. Beautiful. But I need to win a little bit. Poison. That is really good. Okay. What we need now is I have to level up, so I want to sell something here. And we want to look for cooldown. We also want to look for the copy thing, right? Okay, this doesn't matter yet. But we want to look for the legendary that... Okay, we did it. We did it. We need more witch items. God, this is bad. What are you doing? You need to give unique debuffs, my friend. Bleed. No. Oh, God. Okay. We have a bit of an issue. Wait. You didn't give bleed. You're so funny. But yeah, we have a bit of an issue. We could go for cooldown on the cauldron. Or we could go for cooldown on this guy. But I think I want to extend the fight, which is a gamble. Okay, that is a risk. Experience is good. Gold is good. Crit we'll just give that because we don't care. Armor is good. Do we want to give this the cooldown or this? You have 100 damage. That is a little bit too much for my taste. Okay, healing. And where do I put this? I kind of have to put it down here. But that should be fine. Well. That is not bad. That is really not bad. Let's hope for the best. Let's just really hope for the best. This is so much burn, we easily should have this. Perfect. You. So, we have cooldown here. And I think I will go for that. We will keep these in because they guarantee us a win. We have also cooldown here. We have experience. We'll use all of these first. The issue is though, we need the cauldron, right? That is the most important one. Oh, maybe I should have copied the cauldron, you know, I'm just saying. That could have been nice if I did that. If I used my brain. But you know, I didn't. I want cheap witch items that we can put in, like the shield. Perfect. But that was also it. We can't go for more. Multicast. That is way better than the cooldown, because we'll get cooldown naturally. So this one is out, this one is in. I will not put anything else in. This is a bit dangerous. I mean, we could build up a couple, like a little bit of poison, right? This should be fine. Yeah. And we can give it a little bit of damage. So we don't want to copy you, but I honestly don't care what we copy. I could copy the cooldown. No, but I need these. Let's just go. I need these in that we get more potions out of this. And we need to hurry. We are really far behind. Come on. You can do this. Carmen. We have a chance for glory. Okay, how do we do this? I don't think I'll use that. The issue will be we have to win, right? And oh my god. This is a really nice way to guarantee win. So maybe I'll keep it in and put it here. You will get cooldown, but we didn't get a lot of that. We'll go for rolls. We'll give you crit. The Frosty is not bad, but I think I'll give it crystal. And we'll look for the crystal item that... Okay. Sure, buddy. Sure, buddy. Oh god. Sure, buddy. That's good. That's flawless. That's amazing. That's incredible. We don't need this. I have to use my brain a lot, which is difficult at times. I could buy this, but I want to hope for Cauldron. It didn't happen. It just didn't happen. This, I hope for, I hope for it. Gets triggered so much that we just win. It has how much poison? We'll give it 10 poison. I'll also give it all of our stuff here, the burn. This should be enough. We can't afford to lose, because we'll probably need one day where we chill. Beautiful. Why do I even have you? I'll get rid of you. This one deals way too much damage. We'll get 2 more cauldrons after this. We'll just put this empty one in that we don't care about. We are also looking for witch potions, by the way. So what do we have? We have our copy, we have experience, we have crit, that is nice. We have cooldown, we'll give that to you. We have healing. I am actually getting a lot less than what I was hoping for. Cauldron. +4 per witch, okay. We need another witch item in. I'll just go for the cauldron, because why not? Well, because it applies poison, right? Let's go for this guy instead. Okay. Cooldown is sold. Multicast is obtained. Multicast is put on you. Let's go crazy. I don't even know how many we got there. I hope it was a lot. What do we get? Level ups is good. Experience is good. Crit will be used. Cooldown will be used. Crit, shield, rolls. Okay, here's the thing. I really thought I would get a lot more out of this than what we are getting. This is a bit pathetic. This is completely pathetic. I mean, let's just see what happens. Man, I'm getting so many potions, but we're not getting any insane potions that I need. Bonus luck. Okay. This could be something big. Cooldown is big. Heilige Scheiße. Okay, well, let's hope for the best. We actually lost? I didn't even know that I could lose. Okay. That's a bit concerning. Sure. So, you get the cooldown here. Nice. We don't need the charges. We don't need the Elven because it takes too long. Witch tag. Holy moly. Everything is witch now. You're not witch yet. I didn't even consider that. That is insane. I will go for a little bit more poison, and the reason is poison takes very long to stack either way, like to actually deal its damage, right? So this should be good enough. I just realized something. This is Moon. If I just get the Moon legendary, I can give this max triggers without having to do anything else. There it is. Did I use up all of the witch potions? I did. So I will keep this right now as it is, and we hope for more witch potions, because then we get way more of these. Okay, beautiful. There's another one, nice. I didn't even use a potion of appearance on it, it just keeps on giving. Holy moly. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. But is this enough for the entire thing that we are doing? I don't think so. Bonus HP. One lucky roll, that's it. You get multicast. These are the witch items. Oh god. You're no witch. And we do this because they count as a witch item for this. You're also witch. Okay, everyone is witch, right? Yeah, everyone is witch. We have a 3-star potion. What do we do with this? Do we just go for another one? Another cauldron? Wait, I could actually do that. Oh my god. What do I do with all of this? We have 22 rolls. That is not bad. It's also not a lot. Then we also give this one the moon. There is our moon item. Perfect. And I will do it. I will 3-star this. And we have cooldown over here. I hope it's enough. Okay, that was enough. Perfect. We have rolls here. I didn't even see that. I thought the rolls we had were all of them, but no. Let me get a cheap item. Didn't work out. Should I build up another cauldron? That also means this guy is out. Did I just get a cauldron out of this? I think I just got a cauldron out of the random one. That's nice. Yeah, but I still don't see the way how we'll do this. Like, we are getting a lot of rerolls, which is amazing, you know. But this is not really what we are here for. Crown Forge Potion. Okay. Mimic Rod. Yeah, but, okay, here's the problem. Like, I can't do this. Like, the Mimic Rod sounds good, but how would I put this even in, right? Like, how do we survive long enough to copy? I would need a shield build for that. I think this run is just not for that. We will just focus on what we've been doing, and that's it. Okay, so this is really not flawless. And this one here is, it doesn't get multicast, so I'm not even gonna 3-star it. Let's just go to the next fight and see what happens. I mean, I have a bit of cooldown that I can give to it, but that's also it. Okay. Not bad. We have 300 rolls. That is not enough, but that is quite a bit. Come on. I can't believe how much we have used up. And there's just nothing. This is insane. Something has changed. When I was a kid, I was always the one getting the luckiest outcomes where people are like, there is no way that just happened to you. Which, to be fair, I found the lock on day 3, right? That is insane. But, where's the luck now? And I'm checking these boxes, by the way, because there is... This is considered an epic tier. Interesting. I didn't know that. But yeah, it doesn't want to happen. It just doesn't want to happen. Well, final day. Oh, 3-star potion. Imagine now I don't find a 3-star potion anymore, but we find the lock. That was a very long fight, I think. Come on. That must be it. We have so many of these. We have so many 3-star potions. This must be it. And I guess now we can also just use everything. I'm currently trying to think as if there's a downside if I right-click all over these. But yeah, I think we can use all of them because it's a final day, right? So, yep. Let's spam it. Deal 1000 damage, get locked. There is no way that actually just happened, right? Dude, if I lose now because we are not strong enough, like have you noticed in the last couple days, it took a very long time to actually win. So what we need is, we need to lock in for maximum power. How do we become really strong really fast? So we gave all of the potions to the cauldron, right? So this shouldn't be an issue. I hope. You're so far. Oh, okay, we go for damage. How much do you have? 3600% crit. Do you know what we actually need? We need a warhorn. There it is. We found it. We found it. You're out. You get sold. You. Multicast. Best of luck to me. I still have a bit of cooldown. Oh god, you're just maxed out immediately. That's insane. Okay. Okay. We got this. Copy. 3-star. There's no way I lose the last fight, right? Like, there's just no way. There's absolutely no way. When another sword triggers, trigger this. Start of combat. Trigger this indefinitely. That is how we'll do it. Right. That is how we'll do it. Potion of appearance. Because this will instantly trigger and go crazy. Okay. Perfect. 3-star. Permanently gain plus 10 damage and trigger this indefinitely. And what we have to do is, we have to give it everything that we have. Okay. I'm gonna say this is enough. Easiest game of my life. I can't believe we actually just did this first try. You don't, like, I don't know if you understand that, but this is like so insane. And we are about to hit Grandmaster with one more game. Now, I did think about, should I show you guys this, like every single time we go up in ranks, but ultimately I decided I just want to rush through because it was quite painful, okay? And I was editing the video while I, like, you know, in between. And then I saw it's almost 3 hours long and I was like, uh-oh, spaghetti-o, that is a little bit too much of a video. But yeah, that was the reason I decided to not include all of the stuff. You know, like every single time we went up. The thing is, each game is like 10 to 20 minutes long and all of a sudden the video is super long. And we still have to do the 1 trillion damage, which is quite a bit. So yeah, that will also take a while is my point. Money. I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm gonna do... Dagger, dagger. Dagger, dagger. Dag, daggerdom. Let's do it. Does my game feel like it's in slow-mo? We want to go for a bleed build. We go for the bleed dagger. The dagger triggers the book. Okay, that's not so cool. And then we go for the legendary, right? And with that we go crazy. Now, to do all of that, we have to level up. You know what? You're out. You're out. We go for money. And because we know we'll trigger this guy a lot, I'll give him all of the buffs right now. And yeah, we are in money heaven. Look at this. Huge amount of money. Incredible. Incredible. I mean, what if we manage to do the 10k and the 1 trillion damage in the same run? I need the crystal trigger item. This is also not bad, but we don't have to combine it. Like, if I sell this, we lose one dagger for the book. And because we combine them, a second dagger, so we just go down by 2 daggers, right? That doesn't really make sense. Okay, salesman is always nice. Reduce the price in the shop. We'll combine you. We get a legendary. We got our legendary. Beautiful. Oh my god. I actually don't need the slot. We can override that, but I will have the retrigger here. And yes, if I sound like I'm a little bit brain farty, that is because I am. To be... or not to... What is going on? I think we got our plan cut out for this entire run. Now, we hope we don't die fast. You know, we need to trigger these. It's looking good. They will both trigger. Oh my god, that is insane. Now, sadly, that is a loss, which isn't great. So what I'll do is... Who do I want to copy? The money books for money? I know it's astonishing that the money books are for money. I think this is fine. Okay, this is bad. But we have all of the copying done. So now we can do whatever we want to do. But I don't want to lose another life. Okay, this is flawless. Now if I get multicast, I'll just put it in. Okay, we didn't get it. That's actually good. Depends on how you view it, but for us it's good. We have bonus bleed. There is multicast. Like... Do I gamble 1 round? I'll gamble 1 round. Because we get so much out of it, if we manage to do this. Okay, your name is Booze. Nice. Dude, we get so much money and this will trigger. I can't believe it. We actually have a full tower just copying like crazy. Beautiful. What do we want to upgrade? I think I'll actually take the retrigger item because you may have noticed I'm going for a specific candidate here to make us rich. So these guys are out. We don't need to copy more. We are happy with what we have. We will level up to make sure we survive. I need to work on cooldown though. That is a little bit of an issue. Okay, another spear. Beautiful. Nice. Now what we want to look for is a way to survive that we can't die. Okay, I will go for the cooldown because it's kind of important that we finish this ASAP. I'm not even sure if the spear is really what I want to go for. Come on, give me a lucky reroll. I know you want to do it. I know you. I understand you. I should probably switch to a shield build, by the way. This could be infinite scaling, but we go utterly crazy. Okay, cooldown is not bad. This is actually useless, right? Yeah, we don't take that. I like the build. We don't need a money book. We don't need you. We don't need you. We don't need you. Okay, that was useless. Thank you for nothing, I guess. There is an alternative way for this. Maybe I should do the alternative way. Okay, these all get sold. You also get... All of these get sold. You get sold. Oh my god. Okay, well that is insane. Because now we can actually do something, especially if we get another lucky shop. Or I will go for the permanent luck. I think that's more important. We have shield. Beautiful. You get that. I could actually stack debuffs like crazy. I don't intend on doing this, but let's get it. Elven. And the chipmunks. Okay, we got nothing. But that's fine. We should still easily win. And we make a lot of income money, which is beautiful. Look at this. This number divided by 3 is income. So we got 70 income in that fight, which is kind of insane. Okay, 3-star potion. I will take that. I don't intend on using it, but I will use it if I have to. I know, very threatening. I could use the appearance potion on this guy and earn a ridiculous amount of money. Maybe I should do that. Like, we actually earn so much money out of that, it's insane. But I need to get the entire build going for that, which is the hardest part. Okay, you get back in. Candy is always good to stack. I will give you the damage, HP. We'll give you the healing. We'll give you the shield, crit, and everything. Nice. Okay, how do we build up a shield build? We would need the shield item that protects us. That took way too long. What just happened? Was it just me? Well, that is interesting. Can I do that? I'm looking for a specific cursed item, you know, that is the issue right now. Or that. Okay. The way I'll do it is... we will 3-star this. Now, this is where it gets really difficult. Do I just multi-trigger it and we hope we get what I want? There's an alternative way. Okay, there's no good way. So we can do this. I can do this. I can do this. We hope we survive long enough. This will generate us a ridiculous amount of money. Now, if we do this, then I can also do this. And we just give up. Right? We just give up on this. We insta-trigger all of the dark items. We have a dark potion. Which also means we can do this. You know what would have been funky? I should have turned this dark, the orb. Turned this elven. And then trigger it. I'll give you the poison because it doesn't matter. I think I'll actually do this. Let's make money. That was not bad. So we're down to our last life, which is as always very dangerous. The good thing is, we have a ridiculous amount of money, okay? So this is where we go crazy, hopefully. Hopefully. Let's move all of the items up here. We don't need you. We don't need you. We don't need you. We don't need you. We don't need these. I will keep this, one of them. We have you already. We have the shield, that is perfect. This will be our scaler. I will keep the 2-star. We'll sell you, we'll sell you. I don't need another shield. We take you, we take you. We take you, we take you. Okay. So how, you definitely get sold. We will never need this again. How do we do this, that we survive? I need to turn this dark, I believe. I could also turn this elven and give it permanent multicast and we build this up. The issue is, I need to find... Let's first check out what we find in the shop. Okay, there's a potion. We have a little bit of money, you may have noticed. Let's see what we get. Nothing. 2-star potion is beautiful because now they actually trigger each other indefinitely. Yeah. Yeah. Just had to think for a moment. Can I even get enough armor to deal 1 trillion damage? I didn't intend to do this. I wanted to scale the Dark Spear. And I'm not sure what way is the best way of doing it. Okay, that is insane. Very good. We'll keep it for now. I need a Dark Potion. Okay, that also... I mean, I have the value potions, right? Copy. Dark Potions, holy moly. Okay, we did it. Huge. Huge. Why am I doing this? Oh, because eventually I have to remove this, right? Right. That's why we do this. Because when we put in this, the Nightfall, right? We can't have anything else in, or we'll have a little bit of an issue. So this needs to be at 0 cooldown, like at 1 second that it perma-triggers. We also need to give you Elven. On the next round, we will take another Elven. We still have a 3-star potion, and I think I'll use that because we need to scale as fast as possible. But you have to be kidding me. Do you understand how painful it was to search for that guy? Do you understand that? And now it just shows up. Insultingly. Oh, yeah, okay. I guess just the shield, right? We don't have that much. And we want to switch, keep that in mind. Okay, so we have everything, right? You're dark. You're dark. Perfect. Let's go. Where's the poison coming from? I mean, I have enough 3-star potions. I'll just build another one. I need an elven potion. Okay, I have an elven potion. Nice. I think I have everything. I need cooldown. Dark. Not sure if we need that, but we have it. Yeah, I need cooldown. Now imagine we would actually earn money here, right? Welcome to Grandmaster. And now into endless mode. So what we'll do is, you're out. I think you're permanently out. And if not, we'll just get it again. It's fine. We will go for the cooldown, I would say. But I have to think about that if... Nice. I have to think about that if I really want to do that. Because that is kind of risky. I'll take... I don't have the money for that. I could also just use one round where I print a ginormous amount of money. With this. Yep, the one that I've sold already. But this is pretty much we'll do this once and then we are done forever. I just need to find cooldown. Like without a little bit of cooldown, we run the risk that we just lose the game. How are you doing, by the way? You have 600,000. That is not bad. That is also not that high. Multicast is not needed, I would say. We'll sell these. Look at our money. Isn't that beautiful? We need to keep one spear. You get sold, you get sold, you get sold, you get sold. Do you have crit? No. I think I can give it crit though, just with candy, so we don't need that. Meaning I will just turn it 3-star right now that it's done. I will keep this for now in case we use it again. That I don't intend on using it again is the thing. We have the crit in. The cooldown will be on the shield, that is the most important one. You would be out. Oh, I still need to do the cooldown 3-star. Okay. Just a little bit of cooldown. Just a little bit of cooldown. Just a little bit of coolie down. And the coolie down. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, funny enough, I actually need more 3-star potions. But let's do this. Okay, it's triggering, good. Oh, I'm a little bit too scared to do this. Like, if I get one shot, it's just game over. Rolls is always good. Potion of appearance, we don't need that. Cooldown. Okay, you will get this cooldown. You're pretty much maxed out, pretty much. Okay, it's not perfect. Yeah, right, I need to look for another weapon. There it is. Because that spear eats other spears, right? And then multiplies their stats. So the moment we are there, scaling-wise, this would be perfect. So you have enough. I will just say you're enough. I will also say you're enough. Then you get put in. You get turned to 100 seconds. Beautiful. Okay, that's very expensive. I would say we'll go to the next day. Beautiful. And there, the damage is growing. Do we actually do every single achievement in this last run? Isn't that poetic? We just need 1 billion damage and 1 trillion damage and we are done. Imagine having money, right? Like, just imagine. I will give this to the shield. And this one is on the debuff removal. Usually debuffs take a little bit longer either way to pop off. Okay, that's getting way too expensive. I have no more money left, good. By good, I mean not good. Oh boy, this is good. This is really good. Hey, 3-star potion. 3-star potion. Cooldown. Money. Honestly, I should probably just put in the money again. You know, the item that I sold now 2 times already. Yeah, I hate saying it, but I don't have a 3-star potion for this guy either way, you know? So, while it is more scaling, we need money to find the 3-star potions. What is your damage? We are at 8 million damage. Times 6 is a lot, but I'm not sure if this is enough to beat the final guy. I mean, it should be enough, right? I don't want to go out there and then it's like, oh, we have 800 billion. That would be sad. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we're talking. See, this is why you need money. This is the exact reason why you need money. Okay, let's put the potions up here. Funny that they are considered potions, right? You get the damage. You will get the heal. You will get the crit. We have the rolls. Beautiful. We have only one 3-star potion. I will put this guy up here. We don't need a cooldown anymore. Let's remove that. I don't think we need anyone down here. Hopefully. Perfect. Beautiful. So you are turn 3-star. I have to be careful how I move this around. You are turn 3-star. You are turn 3-star. Now everyone is done. And yes, I just sold it because we don't need to roll anymore. This is peak performance. So what we'll do now is, we just continue until we face a build that beats us. Which is pretty much any start of combat instant trigger, you know, when they have the orb in. We can't afford to put the orb in, because then we can't scale the spear, because the spear gets triggered and attacks, right? So we can't do that. Wait, how much armor do we have? Imagine we have 1 trillion in armor already, and I don't need to do the entire shenanigans. That would be kind of funny. Hundreds, thousands, millions, billions. Yeah. You know. Good that I did all of this work for nothing, pretty much. Did I mess up? You're not dark! You're not dark! Oh no. Hey, guys, can I have a dark potion? Can I have a dark potion? Please. Yep, this is, no, you're the wrong one. This is totally fine. Let's just go next. You're the new spear. You have cooldown. Okay, wait, it's not perfect. But that means it still gets to hit. And you saw that was a ginormous amount of that. Okay, good. Or a dark potion. Final fight. Easy peasy. Oh god. Wait, how do we lose? I know how. Imagine it's not enough. Genuinely imagine this. 1 billion. We are not on our way. Okay, we deal a lot less damage than I thought. Oh, that is millions. Wait, what? I didn't do 1 trillion damage to you. It already gave me the pop-up that we did 1 trillion, but this is not trillion. Millions? Billions. Here, there's 1 digit missing. Isn't this amazing that we just had the final run and it just turned out into this giga run where we won? You know, where we did all of the other achievements. That is insane. That is poetic. You know, a German poetry, very aggressive, knocks on your door, punches you in the face, pisses on the floor, but it is poetry. That was my 100% of Oaken Tower. It was so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like the game, then check it out. The link is in the description. And if you like the video, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.